you ready to make your trip to Afghanistan unforgettable? Here's how to do it like a boss. First off, pack light, but smart. Afghanistan's got everything from mountains to deserts, so layer up. Next, barter like you mean it. In the bazaars, haggling is not just a skill, it's a sport. Oh, and always carry cash. Credit cards? Not so much. ATMs can be rarer than Wi-Fi in the Sahara. Speaking of Wi-Fi, download those maps offline. Your phone's GPS is your new best friend. Craving adventure? Try the Buzkashi, the wildest horseback game you'll ever see. But hey, respect the culture. Modesty in clothing is key, and learning a few Dari or Pashto phrases will score you major brownie points. Traveling by road? Buckle up and brace yourself, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Last but not least, take it slow. Enjoy the food, the people, and the breathtaking landscapes. Afghanistan isn't just a destination, it's an experience. So pack your bags and get ready to explore Afghanistan like a seasoned traveler. Happy travels. And remember, every sunset in Afghanistan is a story waiting to be told. This is why you need these travel hacks for Albania. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. First up, cash is king. Many places don't take cards, so always have some lek on hand. No lek? No problem, ATMs are everywhere. Second, don't just stick to Tirana. Hit up Bharat and Girocaster, the UNESCO twins of epicness. Seriously, Instagram gold. Next, learn a few phrases. A simple falaminderit, thank you, will get you far. Plus, it's kind of fun to say. And foodies, listen up. Burek, the flaky pastry of your dreams, is a must-try. Also, Albanian coffee, pure rocket fuel. Now for the beach lovers. Skip the crowded spots and head to Ksamil. Crystal clear waters and way less selfie sticks. Transportation hack. Use Fergans, the local minibuses. They're cheap, frequent, and an adventure in their own right. Lastly, keep it real with the locals. Albanians are super friendly and love a good chat. You might even score some insider tips. So there you have it, your ultimate guide to conquering Albania. Hit that like button if you found this helpful. Safe travels. What I wish I knew before stepping foot in Algeria. Trust me, you'll thank me later. First up, haggle like it's a sport. Local markets are a gold mine for souvenirs, but don't settle for the first price. Channel your inner negotiator. Next, embrace the power of mint tea. It's the unofficial national drink and a surefire way to kickstart your day. Public transport, buses and taxis are your best friends. Just remember, punctuality is optional. Feeling adventurous? Explore the Sahara Desert. Camel rides and starry nights, it's straight out of a movie. Oh, and don't forget to carry some cash. Credit cards aren't accepted everywhere and ATMs can be elusive. Hungry? Indulge in couscous and tagine. It's a culinary journey you won't regret. Last but not least, respect the culture. Dress modestly and learn a few Arabic phrases. A little effort goes a long way. So, are you ready to conquer Algeria? Pack smart, stay curious, and happy travels. You need to hear this if you're a travel junkie planning a trip to Andorra. First off, skip the airport hassle. Fly into Barcelona and bus it to Andorra. Trust me, it's way smoother. Pack layers, folks. This micronation's weather flips like a pancake. Want to save cash? Hit the local markets for epic deals on food and souvenirs. And hey, skiers and snowboarders, Gran Valera and Val Nord are your snowy paradises. Pro tip: grab a multi-day ski pass online for sweet discounts. Not into snow? No worries. Hike the Madrio Perafita Claror Valley for jaw-dropping views. Andorra's got killer trails. Oh, and don't forget to hit up Chaldea Spa, biggest thermal spa in Europe. Relaxation level expert. Hungry? Try the local dish, Trinksat. It's like bubble and squeak, but better. And last but not least, always carry cash. Some spots are old school and don't do plastic. That's it, folks. Now go conquer Andorra like a travel pro. If you're a travel enthusiast, you need these top tips for Angola. Let's dive right in. First up, always carry cash. Credit cards? Not so much. Next, plan your adventure for the dry season, May to October. Trust me, you don't want to be caught in those rainstorms. Foodies, brace yourselves. You gotta try Mwamba de Galinha. It's chicken like you've never had before. And speaking of food, pack some extra snacks for road trips. Gas stations can be, well, let's just say limited on munchies. Don't miss the Calendula Falls. Think Niagara, but with fewer tourists and more epic selfie potential. And for you beach bums, Musalo Island is a slice of paradise just waiting for you. Local lingo tip: bom dia means good morning. Flash a smile and you're golden. And hey, remember to respect local customs? A little politeness goes a long way. Got it? Now go make some memories and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel hacks. Happy travels. If you love sun but hate sunburns, then listen up for these Antigua and Barbuda tips. Alright, first things first, pack light. Flip-flops and swimwear are your new best friends. Want to save some cash? Ditch the taxis and hop on a local bus. It's cheap, it's fun, and hey, you might even make a friend or two. Hungry? Try the street food, it's tasty, authentic, and your wallet will thank you. And don't forget to hit up Shirley Heights on Sunday. Barbecue, steel drum bands, and a sunset that'll make your Instagram pop. Now for the beach lovers, Dickinson Bay is your must-see. Soft sand, clear water, it's like stepping into a postcard. But if you're more of an adventurer, hike up to Signal Hill for views that'll blow your mind. Oh, and don't underestimate the power of sunscreen. Trust me, lobster red is not a good look. So there you go, pack smart, eat local, and soak up those vibes. Antigua and Barbuda's calling. Are you ready? If your passport's ready and your spirit's adventurous, Argentina is calling. Let's answer. First up, don't sleep on Buenos Aires. The city's got more flavor than your grandma's secret recipe. Hit La Boca for some tango vibes and colorful streets. And don't forget Palermo, where cool cafes and plazas are the norm. Next, let's talk cash. Dollars are golden, but get yourself some pesos at the blue market for the best rates. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. Craving adventure? Patagonia is your playground. Think glaciers, mountains, and more Instagram-worthy spots than you can shake a selfie stick at. Oh, and foodies, brace yourselves. Argentina is steak heaven. Go for a parrilla and experience a meaty miracle. And those empanadas? Little pockets of joy. Finally, if you're wine-inclined, Mendoza is your liquid gold destination. Wine tours are a must. Sip, savor, and repeat. So pack those bags, grab your camera, and vamos a Argentina. Travel smart, live large, and make those memories count. Hasta luego. Why do 80% of travelers miss out on the best Armenia has to offer? Let's make sure you're not one of them. First off, download the Yerevan City Guide app. It's like having a local in your pocket. And trust me, it beats wandering aimlessly. Next, don't just stick to Yerevan. Hit up Dilijan, dubbed the Armenian Switzerland. It's a hiker's paradise. Hungry? You gotta try Koravat's Armenian BBQ. Your taste buds will thank you. Now for language barriers, no sweat. Most Armenians speak some English, but learning Barev, hello, and Shnor Hakaluchion, thank you, goes a long way. Money-saving tip. Use the GG app for taxis. Way more reliable than hailing one off the street. And hey, Wi-Fi is everywhere, but grab a local SIM card for data on the go. Trust me, Instagramming those mountain views is a must. Finally, pack layers. Armenia's weather is as moody as a teenager, so there you have it. Get out there and explore Armenia like a pro. Safe travels. G'day, mate! Planning a trip to the Aussie Wonderland? Here's how to make it epic. First up, pack some sunscreen. No joke, the Aussie sun is like a supercharged tanning bed. You don't want to look like a lobster on your first day. Next, download offline maps. Trust me, you don't want to depend on a signal when you're in the outback. Lost and no Wi-Fi? Not a good combo. Public transport is your best friend in cities like Sydney and Melbourne. Grab an Opal or Mikey card and you'll be cruising like a local. Plus, you'll save those extra bucks for more Tim Tams. Speaking of snacks, try Vegemite. Just a little bit though. It's an acquired taste, but hey, when in Australia, right? Lastly, don't forget to say it for thank you. Aussies love their slang and you'll blend right in. So there you have it, folks. Follow these tips and you'll be living your best Aussie life. Cheers, mate.
Are you stoked to hit the heart of Europe? Austria's calling your name and it's time to answer. First stop, Vienna. This city's got more charm than your high school crush. Don't miss the Schönbrunn Palace, it's like a royal Instagram filter. And the coffee, it's a lifestyle, not just a drink. Next, Salzburg, Mozart's crib. You'll feel like you're in a fairy tale, minus the talking animals. Check out the Hohensalzburg Fortress. Instagram gold, baby. For the thrill seekers, hit up the Alps. Skiing, snowboarding, or just pretending you're in a James Bond movie. Totally epic. And yeah, the après-ski scene, off the hook. Feeling artsy? Head to Graz. It's like the hipster cousin of Vienna. Street art, cool cafes, and edgy vibes. Graz has it all. Last but not least, don't forget to stuff your face with Wiener Schnitzel and Sachertorte. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Austria's got the goods, folks. So pack those bags, grab your passport, and let's make some amazing memories. Catch you on the flip side. Happy travels!
Everybody is looking for the best travel tips, but you, my friend, are about to get the ones. First up, download the Baku Bus app. It's your golden ticket to navigating Baku like a local. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. Next, don't miss the flame towers at night. They light up the sky like something straight out of Tron, perfect for those Insta-worthy shots. Hungry? Try the street food. Kebab stands are the real MVPs here. Flavor explosion for just a few bucks. Oh, and pro tip, learn a few phrases in Azerbaijani. Even a simple salam could score you some major brownie points with the locals. Need souvenirs? Skip the tourist traps and hit up the Taza Bazaar. Fresh produce, spices, and those awesome handmade crafts. Last but not least, always carry some cash. Credit cards are cool, but cash is king in many spots. So there you have it. Pack your bags, charge your phone, and get ready for an Azeri adventure. Safe travels, folks. What I wish I knew about the Bahamas before my last trip. You won't believe these mind-blowing facts. First up, did you know the Bahamas has 700 islands? That's more islands than your favorite pizza joint has toppings. And only 30 of them are inhabited. Talk about exclusive real estate. Next, the Bahamas is home to the world's third largest barrier reef. So if you're into scuba diving, it's like hitting the underwater jackpot. Oh, and here's a juicy one. The Bahamas was a pirate hotspot back in the day. That's right, Captain Jack Sparrow vibes were totally a thing. Matey. And speaking of treasure, the Bahamas has pink sand beaches. Yes, pink. Instagram's about to get a serious upgrade. Lastly, ever heard of the swimming pigs of Exuma? Yeah, they're real, and they're basically the ultimate island influencers. Move over, Kardashians. So next time you're planning a getaway, think Bahamas. Sun, sand, and endless cool facts. What's not to love? See you on the beach. You need to watch this if you struggle with travel planning, especially for Bahrain. First up, download the Bahrain Metro app. It's a lifesaver for navigating the city like a pro. And hey, speaking of pros, the locals, Bahrainis are super friendly, so don't be shy to ask for directions. Next, if you're a foodie, hit up Manama Souk. You'll find killer street food that'll blow your mind and not your wallet. Falafel for days, people. Oh, and here's a tip. Always carry some cash. Not everywhere takes cards, and you don't want to be that tourist, right? Weather-wise, pack light and airy clothes. It gets hot in Bahrain. Like fry an egg on the sidewalk hot. For culture buffs, visit the Bahrain National Museum. Learn about the island's rich history and air-conditioned bliss. It's a win-win. And lastly, don't forget the sunscreen. Trust me, your future self will thank you. So there you have it. Bahrain travel hacks to make your trip unforgettable. Safe travels and enjoy the adventure. Ever thought of Bangladesh for your next trip? No? Well, here's why you should. First up, currency. The Bangladeshi taka is the name of the game. Cash is king here, so keep those notes handy. Next, transport. Rickshaws are your best friend for short trips. Cheap and fun, but for longer hauls, grab an app-based ride like Pathao or Uber. Trust me, your feet will thank you. Now let's talk food. Street food is a must. Think fuchka, halmuri, and biryani. Pro tip, look for busy stalls. More people equals sign fresher food. Worried about staying connected? Grab a local SIM card right at the airport. Grameen Phone and Robbie have the best coverage. You'll be gramming those epic shots in no time. And lastly, the golden rule. Respect the culture. Dress modestly and always greet with a smile. You'll make friends faster than you can say, Apni came on Akan. There you have it. Your ultimate travel hacks for Bangladesh. Hit that like button if you found this helpful and safe travels. Planning your Barbados getaway? Hold up, I've got the inside scoop. First up, pack light but smart. You don't need 10 pairs of shoes, trust me. Flip-flops and comfy sandals are your best friends here. Next, download maps offline before you go. Wi-Fi can be spotty, and you don't want to be that lost tourist. Speaking of Wi-Fi, grab a local SIM card. It's cheaper and keeps you connected for all those Instagram moments. Foodies, listen up. Hit the Oyston's Fish Fry on Friday nights. Amazing food, live music, and the vibe, unbeatable. For beach lovers, check out Carlisle Bay. Crystal clear waters and shipwrecks for snorkeling, total paradise. And remember, always carry cash. Not everywhere takes cards, and you don't want to miss out on those cool street vendors. Last but not least, respect local customs. Bajans are super friendly, so a smile and a thank you go a long way. There you have it. Pack smart, stay connected, and enjoy every minute of your Barbados adventure. Catch you later, travelers. Yo travelers, Belarus on your radar? Alright, first up, cash is king. Always carry some Belarusian rubles, cause cards might leave you stranded. Next, public transport, super cheap and super efficient. But don't forget to validate those tickets. Avoid a fine, keep your coins. Hungry? Try draniki, Belarusian potato pancakes. Trust me, they're worth every bite. Oh, and Minsk, a history buff's paradise. From war museums to cathedrals, it's got it all. Wi-Fi junkie, free hotspots all over the place. But hey, download maps beforehand, just in case. Lastly, language barrier, not problem. Learn a few basic phrases in Russian or Belarusian. Locals appreciate the effort. So, ready to explore Belarus like a pro? Go on, pack your bags and let's get this adventure rolling. This is gonna blow your mind. Belgium in a minute, let's do it. Belgium, the land of waffles, chocolate, and more history than your grandma's attic. First stop, Brussels. Grand place, it's like Times Square but with more chocolate and less chaos. Don't miss the Atomium, it's a giant shiny thing you can actually go inside. Next, hit up Bruges. This place is basically a medieval fairy tale. Think canals, cobblestones, and calories. Seriously, try the fries. Belgian fries are the truth. Ghent's next. It's like Bruges, but with a rebellious streak. Check out Gravenstein Castle, it's got more stories than your uncle at Thanksgiving. Antwerp, fashion, diamonds, and a cathedral that'll make your jaw drop. Plus, Rubens art. Google it, you'll thank me later. And don't sleep on the Ardennes, perfect for hiking, biking, and pretending you're in a nature documentary. Last tip, learn a few Dutch and French phrases. Belgians appreciate the effort, and it might score you extra chocolate. Boom! Belgium in a minute. Ready to pack your bags and explore? Everybody's talking about Belize. But are you ready to travel like a pro? Let's dive in. First up, pack light. Belize is all about those tropical vibes, so leave the winter coat at home. Next, cash is king. Bring some US dollars but don't sweat it, the Belizean dollar is a breeze to understand. Now for foodies, don't skip the street food. Tacos, tamales, and fry jacks will have your taste buds doing the cha-cha. And hey, adventure junkies, rent a golf cart on Ambergris Cay. It's not just fun, it's pretty much a local rite of passage. Worried about Wi-Fi? Chillax, most spots offer free Wi-Fi, but just in case, grab a local SIM card for super cheap. Oh, and remember, Belize has a secret season. Travel in the off-season for awesome deals and fewer crowds. Last but not least, embrace the slow pace. Go slow is the motto on Cape Hawker, and trust me, you'll want to. There you have it, folks. Belize travel hacks to make your trip legendary. Hit that like button if you're ready for Belize. This is why you need these travel hacks for Benin now. Alright, first things first, pack light. Benin's got a hot tropical climate, so ditch the heavy jackets. Trust me, your suitcase will thank you. Next up, haggle like a pro. Markets can be a wallet trap. Start by offering half the price. It's all part of the game, folks. Now, don't forget the bug spray. Mosquitoes in Benin are like ninjas, sneaky and relentless. Keep them at bay, or they'll make you their buffet. Here's a cool one. Download offline maps. Wi-Fi can be spotty, so save yourself the headaches. Be the navigator of your own adventure. And hey, greet everyone with a smile and a friendly bonjour. A little French goes a long way in making new friends. Finally, ride the Zemajans. These motorbike taxis are fast, cheap, and fun. Just hold on tight and enjoy the ride. There you have it. Travel smarter, not harder. Safe travels, and don't forget to have fun in Benin. What I wish I knew before my trip to Bhutan? Let's dive in. Buckle up for travel hacks that'll save your trip and make it unforgettable. First, don't forget to snag your visa in advance, folks. No visa, no entry. Next up, cash is king in Bhutan. ATMs are rare, so bring those crispy bills. You'll thank me later. Time to make it rain. Dress code alert. Bhutan is conservative. Keep it classy. Cover up those shoulders and knees. Altitude got you down? Hydrate, 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 and take it slow. You're in the Himalayas, not a sprint marathon. Respect the culture. Bhutanese love their traditions. Learn a few Dzongkha phrases. Kuzuzangpo la means hello. Nailed it. Last but not least, get ready to unplug. Wi-Fi can be sketchy. Embrace the digital detox. And there you have it, folks. Bhutan travel hacks that'll keep you flying high. Happy travels, adventurers. You need to hear this if you're a travel junkie. We're uncovering Bolivia's hidden gems. Stay tuned for the top 5 must-see spots. First up, we've got Salar de Uyuni. Think endless white salt flats and mirror-like reflections. It's like walking on clouds. Next, La Paz, the highest capital city in the world. Hop on a cable car and soak in those jaw-dropping mountain views. Third, we're hitting up Lake Titicaca, the largest lake in South America. Explore floating islands and get a taste of ancient cultures. Fourth, the Amazon rainforest. Yeah, Bolivia's got that too. Jungle treks and wildlife galore. Just don't forget the bug spray. Last but not least, Sucre, the white city, colonial charm, vibrant markets, and a history lesson around every corner. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your passport and get packing. Bolivia's calling. Are you pumped to explore Bosnia and Herzegovina? This place is a hidden gem. Buckle up for some epic travel hacks that will make your trip unforgettable. First up, always carry cash with you. Cards aren't as popular as Sivapai here, so cash is king. Speaking of, you have to try Sivapai. It's like a party in your mouth, bursting with flavor. Next, use the train to zip between cities efficiently. Scenic views and it's cheap? Yes, please, it's a win-win. Oh, and learn a few Bosnian phrases. Hvala means thank you, and it goes a long way. Trust me, locals will love you for it. Need Wi-Fi on the go? Cafes are your best friend for a quick internet fix. Order a coffee and surf the net like a boss. Lastly, stay flexible with your plans. Plans in Bosnia are more like guidelines, so be open to changes. Go with the flow and embrace the adventure that comes your way. So pack your bags, grab your passport, and let Bosnia and Herzegovina blow your mind. Safe travels, explorers. If you're a travel junkie, you gotta hit up Botswana. Here's the scoop in just 1 minute. First things first, Botswana's got some killer wildlife. Ever heard of the Okavango Delta? It's a safari dream come true. Lions, elephants, and hippos. Oh my! Flying in, land at Sir Seretse Khama International Airport in Gaborone. Pro tip: book a window seat for epic views. Need a place to crash? Botswana's got you covered. Luxury lodges to budget campsites. Just don't invite the baboons. Currency? It's the pula. And no, it's not a dance move. One pula gets you far, so carry some cash. Tipping is a thing. Show some love to your guides and waiters with a few extra pula. Now foodies, listen up. Try seswa, Botswana's beef stew. It's like a hug in a bowl. Stay safe and go wild. Bottled water is your best friend, and don't forget the bug spray. Alright, pack those bags and go explore. Botswana awaits. If you think Brazil is just about beaches and samba, think again. Get ready to uncover some epic travel hacks. First, pack light but smart. Brazil is huge, and you'll thank me when you're not lugging around a suitcase the size of Ipanema Beach. Next up, learn some basic Portuguese phrases. Obrigado means thank you, and trust me, a little effort goes a long way. Safety tip, avoid flashing your bling. Keep it simple and stay street smart. Your Instagram can wait. Public transport, buses are your budget-friendly BFFs, but for the love of caipirinhas, avoid rush hour. Speaking of caipirinhas, try the local food, Brigadeiro Coxinha. Your taste buds will samba with joy. Lastly, immerse yourself. From the Amazon rainforest to Carnival in Rio, embrace the culture and make memories that'll last a lifetime. So ready to conquer Brazil? Don't just travel, experience it. Safe travels, amigos. Traveling to Brunei? Buckle up for some killer tips. First up, currency. Forget the dollars. You'll need Brunei dollars or Singapore dollars. They're like besties. Same value, totally interchangeable. Hungry? Hit up the local night markets. Kebabs, satay, and a taste explosion guaranteed. Getting around is a breeze. Use the Dart app. It's like Uber, but Brunei style. Want to snap some pics? Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque is an Instagram dream. But remember, dress modestly. Keep it classy, folks. Shopping spree? Gadong Night Market has the coolest souvenirs at wallet-friendly prices. And don't miss Kampong Ayer, the Venice of the East. It's a water village. Yes, houses on stilts. Got an early flight? Stay at an airport hotel for zero stress. So there you have it. Travel smart, have fun, and embrace the Brunei vibes. Safe travels. Why do 80% of travelers miss out on Bulgaria? Let's change that today. First things first, currency. It's the Bulgarian lev, not euros. But don't worry, ATMs are everywhere. Foodies rejoice, Bulgaria's got killer eats. Try banitsa for breakfast, shopska salad for lunch, and end your day with some rakia, Bulgaria's firewater. City vibes? Sofia's your go-to. It's got cool street art, ancient Roman ruins, and a nightlife that'll keep you grooving till dawn. Nature lovers, listen up. Hit up the 7 Rila Lakes or take a dip in the Black Sea. Instagram gold guaranteed. And hey, don't skip Plovdiv. It's one of Europe's oldest cities. Cobblestone streets, artsy vibes, and an amphitheater that's still rocking shows. Pro tip, learn a few Bulgarian phrases. A smile goes a long way, but a zdravai will get you smiles for days. So pack those bags and get ready to fall in love with Bulgaria. Safe travels. So, you're planning a trip to Burkina Faso? Here's how to travel smart and stay savvy. First up, let's talk cash. Burkina Faso is a cash-heavy society, so bring those crispy bills, preferably in smaller denominations. ATM fees? Yeah, they bite. Next, water is gold. Stick to bottled water like it's your new best friend. Trust me, your stomach will thank you later. Transportation? Forget Uber. It's all about taxis and minibuses. And don't be shy to haggle. It's practically a national sport. When it comes to food, go local. Street food is where it's at. Try some brochettes and two. Your taste buds are in for a treat. Lastly, brush up on your French. A little bonjour and merci go a long way. So, there you have it, your quick guide to navigating Burkina Faso like a seasoned traveler. Pack those bags and bon voyage. This is why you need to visit Burundi like yesterday. Adventure awaits. Nestled in the heart of Africa, Burundi is a treasure trove of culture, nature, and epic vibes. First up, Lake Tanganyika. It's like a postcard come to life. Perfect for a dip or just chillin' with a view. And foodies, listen up. Burundi's local cuisine? Total fire. Think plantains, fresh fish, and spiced stews that'll have your taste buds dancing. History buff? The Gishora Drum Sanctuary is a must-see. It's where ancient beats meet modern grooves. Feeling adventurous? How about hiking the lush hills of Bururi Forest? Trust me, the Instagram pics will be lit. And the people? Super friendly. You'll leave with more friends than postcards, so why wait? Burundi's got the charm, the adventure, and the food. Your next epic journey starts now. Don't just travel, experience. Are you ready to unlock Cabo Verde's secrets? Let's dive into some must-know travel hacks. First up, pack light but smart. Cabo Verde's weather is like a warm hug from the sun, so think beachwear and shades. Next, always have cash on you. Credit cards can be picky about where they want to work. Oh, and don't forget your power adapter. Cabo Verde uses the European plug. Pro hack. Learn a few Portuguese phrases. Trust me, a little obrigado goes a long way. Want to explore the islands? Use the local ferries. They're cheap and you'll get the best views. Foodie tip, try the cachupa. It's a traditional stew that'll make your taste buds dance. And stay connected. Grab a local SIM card for data. Perfect for those Instagram-worthy moments. Lastly, smile and vibe with the locals. Cabo Verdeans are super friendly and laid back. There you go. Follow these tips and your Cabo Verde trip will be unforgettable. Ready to pack your bags? Subscribe, share, comment. Thanks. I think I messed up by not knowing these Cambodia travel hacks sooner. Let's fix that. First up, currency. Cambodia uses the riel and the US dollar, so don't panic if you get change in both. Next, tuk-tuks are your new BFFs. They're cheap, fast, and a wild ride, but always negotiate the price before hopping in. When it comes to street food, your motto should be cooked, not raw. Trust me, your stomach will thank you later. Temple hopping? Dress modestly. Think shoulders and knees covered. It's like a free pass to avoid the fashion police, and Wi-Fi? Surprisingly solid. Grab a SIM card at the airport. It's a game changer. Lastly, learn a few Khmer phrases. Even a simple hello or thank you can score you major brownie points. So pack your bags and let's make Cambodia your next epic adventure. Safe travels, folks. Hey globetrotters, planning a trip to Cameroon? Buckle up for some essential travel tips. First up, currency. The local dough is the Central African CFA franc. Carry some cash. ATMs aren't everywhere, especially outside big cities. Speaking of cities, don't miss Yaoundé and Douala. But the real magic? Head to the countryside for jaw-dropping landscapes and wildlife. Language barrier? No worries. Pick up a few French phrases, they go a long way. Bonjour, merci, and où est la plage? Okay, maybe not that last one. Got your street food game on? Try brochettes and indole? But remember, always drink bottled water to keep that tummy happy. Transport tip buses are affordable but can be packed. For a smoother ride, consider hiring a private car or taxi. Safety alert. Keep your valuables close and stay aware, especially in crowded places. And don't forget, travel insurance is your best buddy. Alright, adventurers. With these hacks, you're all set for an unforgettable trip to Cameroon. Safe travels and happy exploring. Yo, Canada on the brain? Let me drop some dope travel tips for you. First up, download a currency converter app. Canadian dollars can be tricky, so make sure you know what you're spending. Next, don't forget your travel insurance. Seriously. Healthcare ain't free for non-residents, folks. Hungry? Try poutine. It's fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Trust me, it's a game changer. Oh, and Tim Hortons? Must get coffee. Got a long drive? Stock up on snacks at Dollarama. It's like a treasure hunt, but cheaper. For city slickers, get a public transit pass. Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, they all got them. Save those loonies and toonies. If you're hitting the great outdoors, pack layers. Weather can be as unpredictable as your ex. And don't forget the bug spray. Mosquitoes are like mini vampires up here. And finally, always be polite. Canadians are super nice, but don't test their patience. Say thank you and sorry often, and you'll fit right in. There you go. Now you're all set to conquer Canada like a pro. Travel safe and have a blast. Adventure awaits. Let's dive into the ultimate travel tips for the Central African Republic. First up, pack light but smart. Think quick dry clothes and a trusty power bank. Your Instagram will thank you later. Next, cash is king. ATMs are rare, so bring enough dollars to exchange. And hey, watch out for those cheeky pickpockets. Transportation? Local taxis are your best bet. Just remember to negotiate your fare up front. And no, free rides aren't a thing. Hungry? Try the street food. Savor some grilled fish and cassava. Your taste buds will do the happy dance. For the nature lovers, don't miss Zanga National Park. Gorillas, elephants, and birds, oh my, just keep your camera ready. And finally, respect the local customs. A friendly smile and a few French phrases go a long way. Bonjour, merci, and voila, you're a local. So pack those bags and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime in the Central African Republic. Safe travels, globetrotters. You need to watch this if you're planning a trip to Chad. Let's dive into some killer travel hacks. First up, currency. Get yourself some Central African francs before you land. Trust me, you don't want to be that person struggling at the currency exchange. Next, language. Bonjour. Brush up on your French, it's spoken widely and a few phrases can go a long way. Why? Now foodies, listen up. Don't miss out on Chadian cuisine. Try boule, a traditional dish. It's delicious and authentic. For transport, forget Uber. Hop on a moto taxi for the true local experience. It's fast, cheap, and kinda thrilling. Stay connected. Grab a local SIM card as soon as you arrive. Data plans are a lifesaver for navigation and staying in touch. And lastly, stay safe. Avoid walking alone at night and keep your valuables secure. Common sense goes a long way. So there you have it. Follow these tips, and you'll be living your best Chadian adventure. Safe travels, and happy exploring. Why are there not more people talking about these essential Chile travel hacks? Let's dive right in. First up, always carry cash. Chile loves its pesos, so hit up those ATMs. No cash, no bueno. Next, download the app Move It for public transport. Santiago's metro can be a maze. This app, your GPS superhero. Pro tip, Chilean Spanish is its own beast. Brush up on Chilenismos. Want to fit in? Start saying cachai instead of, love wine? Of course you do. Head to the Colchagua Valley. It's Napa Valley's cool cousin and the tastings are a steal. Feeling adventurous? Try surfing in Pichilimu. Waves, sun, good vibes. Bring your board or rent one for cheap. And foodies, don't miss completos. Think hot dogs, but on a whole new level. Avocado, mayo, tomatoes, drooling yet? Lastly, embrace once. It's Chilean tea time. Trust me, you'll want to. Sip, snack, and soak in the local culture. Alright, amigos, now you're ready to conquer Chile. Safe travels, and don't forget to share these tips. This is why you need these China travel hacks in your life. Trust me, your future self will thank you. First up, get yourself a VPN. Instagramming that Great Wall selfie? Not without one. China's internet is like a VIP club, and you need the password. Next, don't leave home without a translation app. Ordering food when you can't read the menu? Yeah, you'll thank me when you're not accidentally eating chicken feet. Cash is king. Yeah, even in the land of WeChat Pay and Alipay, you'll need some yuan for those street vendors and markets, and you do not want to miss out on those dumplings. Download offline maps. Google Maps might ghost you in China, so be prepared. Trust me, getting lost in Beijing is not as fun as it sounds. Last but not least, learn a few Mandarin phrases. Even if it's just hello and thank you, showing some effort goes a long way. Plus, it might score you some extra dumplings. Alright, now you're ready to conquer China like a pro. Safe travels, adventurers. What I wish I knew before visiting Colombia. Buckle up, this is gonna be a wild ride. Let's go. First up, always carry small bills. You don't want to look like a gringo millionaire in the local market. Trust me on this. Hola, Spanish basics are your best friend. Knowing a little lingo can score you big points and better deals. Si se puede. Now, about that coffee, it's a must. Skip the chains and hit up local cafes for the real deal. Your taste buds will thank you. Safety tip. Use rideshare apps like Uber or Beat It Night. Keeps you safe and saves you from getting lost. Win-win. Got the munchies? Street food is where it's at. Empanadas, arepas, and all things delicious. Just follow the crowd to the best spots. And finally, pack light and bring layers. Colombia's weather can be as unpredictable as your favorite TV drama. Stay comfy, stay flexible, there you have it. Your ultimate Colombia travel hacks. Go explore, have fun, and don't forget to share your adventures. Hasta luego. And hey, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Listen up, globetrotters. Comoros is the next hidden gem you need to explore. Tucked away in the Indian Ocean, Comoros is like finding treasure on a deserted island. Imagine pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and vibrant coral reefs. Yeah, it's got all that, but wait, there's more. Ever climbed a volcano? You can hike up Mount Carthala and brag about it later. Foodies, get ready to feast on fresh seafood and exotic fruits that'll make your taste buds dance. And the people, super friendly. You'll get a warm welcome with traditional dances and music. Plus, you'll learn some Swahili slang to show off back home. Worried about your Insta game? Comoros has no shortage of stunning backdrops. So start packing, get your camera ready, and prepare for the adventure of a lifetime. Remember, Comoros isn't just a trip, it's an experience. So why wait? Book your tickets and discover the magic of Comoros today. Catch you on the flip side, travel fam. Looking for an epic adventure? A place where every corner holds a new surprise? Congo-Brazzaville has got you covered. Picture this: lush rainforests teeming with life, vibrant culture that dances to its own rhythm, and wildlife that'll make your heart skip a beat. Imagine seeing creatures you've only read about in books or seen in documentaries. Yep, we're talking gorillas and elephants here, folks. Majestic giants roaming free in their natural habitat. Start your journey in Brazzaville, the capital city. Check out the colorful markets where every stall tells a story, and don't miss the amazing street art. Murals that capture the spirit and history of the place. Your Instagram feed will thank you. Snap away and share the beauty with the world. For the thrill seekers, head over to Odzala National Park. It's like stepping into a National Geographic documentary, but you're the star. It's a place where nature reigns supreme and every moment is a new discovery. Ever wanted to see a forest elephant up close? Here's your chance. These gentle giants are a sight to behold. So pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. The journey of a lifetime awaits. Congo-Brazzaville is waiting for you. Ready, set, go. The adventure of a lifetime is just a plane ride away. If you're a travel junkie, Congo is calling your name. Let's dive into the must-know hacks. First up, cash is king. Don't rely on your cards. Get some local francs before you go, and keep small bills handy for tips and street buys. Next, get your vaccinations in check. Yellow fever is a must, folks, and don't forget malaria meds. Mosquitoes love tourists. Speaking of bugs, pack a solid insect repellent. Trust me, you don't want to be their next buffet. For getting around, download offline maps. Google Maps works, but Maps.me is the real MVP here. Street food? Absolutely. But stick to cooked and peeled stuff. Your stomach will thank you. Language barrier? No worries. Learn a bit of French or Lingala, or just get Google Translate ready. Lastly, respect the local customs. Handshakes are a big deal, and snapping pics, always ask first. Follow these tips and you'll have a blast in Congo. Safe travels, adventurers. If you don't know how to pack light but still want to surf Costa Rica's waves, this video is for you. Let's dive in. First off, ditch the hotels and go for an Airbnb in local neighborhoods. Not only will you save money, but you'll also get a more authentic experience. Next, always carry a reusable water bottle. Tap water here is safe to drink, and your wallet and the planet will thank you. Worried about bugs? Pack some coconut oil. It's a natural insect repellent and keeps your skin glowing. Public buses are your best friend. They're super cheap and a great way to see the country like a local. Just don't expect to be on time, Tico time is real. Oh, and brush up on your Spanish, even just a little. A simple hola can go a long way in making new friends. Lastly, always have some cash on you. Not everywhere takes cards, and you don't want to miss out on those delicious street foods. There you go. Your Costa Rican adventure just got a lot smoother. Pura vida.
I bet you didn't know Croatia is the hidden gem of Europe. Let's dive into some killer travel hacks. First up, pack your flip-flops. Croatia's coastline is all about those pristine pebble beaches. No sand in your shorts here, folks. Next, forget Uber. Croatia's all about those water taxis. Hop from island to island like a local. And trust me, the views? Epic. Hungry for more? Try the local seafood. It's fresher than a DJ's playlist at Coachella. And don't skip the pekka. It's like a flavor explosion in your mouth. Pro tip, get lost in the old towns. Seriously, just wander. You'll find hidden cafes, ancient walls, and Instagram gold at every turn. Oh, and bring comfy shoes. Those cobblestones are no joke. Lastly, don't forget to learn a few Croatian phrases. A simple hvala, that's thank you, goes a long way with the locals. So ready to rock Croatia like a pro? Hit that like button and subscribe for more travel hacks. Safe travels and catch you on the flip side.
If your passport is collecting dust, you're missing out on Cuban sunsets and mojitos. Let's fix that. First things first, you need a tourist visa. No visa, no salsa. Secondly, bring cash. Cards are as useful as flip-flops in a snowstorm here. Hit up Havana for vintage cars and colorful streets. Seriously, it's like Instagram came to life. Don't miss the classic Cuban cigars and the aromatic coffee, a match made in Havana heaven. For the beach lovers, Varadero's got your back with its white sandy beaches, sun, sea, and a coconut drink. What more could you want? Now let's talk food. Dive into ropa vieja and plantains. It's like a flavor party in your mouth. And don't forget to say hola to the locals. Cubans are friendlier than your grandma on Christmas morning. Remember, Cuba is all about the vibe, the music, the history, and the dance moves. So pack your bags, brush up on your Spanish, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Hasta luego, travelers. Why do 90% of travelers fall in love with Cyprus? Let's find out in just 60 seconds. First things first, get ready for some sun. Cyprus is the land of endless summer with over 300 sunny days a year. Don't forget your sunscreen. Now let's talk beaches. Hit up Nissi Beach for crystal clear waters and party vibes, or head to Fig Tree Bay for some family-friendly fun. Either way, you can't go wrong. Hungry? Dive into some local eats. Try halloumi cheese, souvlaki, and for the brave, some lukumades. That's Greek for heavenly donuts. Trust us, your taste buds will thank you. Got some energy to burn? Explore the ancient ruins of Kourion or hike up Mount Olympus. Yes, they have one too. And don't forget the nightlife. Ayia Napa is where you want to be for bars and clubs that keep the party going till dawn. So there you have it. Sun, sand, history, food, and fun, all packed into this Mediterranean gem. Cyprus is calling your name. What are you waiting for? Subscribe for more travel tips. Yo, ever thought about sipping a latte in Prague? Let's make it happen right now. The Czech Republic is where old world charm meets modern vibes seamlessly. Start in Prague, the city of 100 spires. It's breathtaking. Don't miss the Charles Bridge or Prague Castle. Insta-worthy? Check and double check. Next, hop on a train to Český Krumlov, a must-visit. Think fairy tale town with charming cobblestone streets. Perfect for those I'm totally living my best life picks. Feeling thirsty yet? The Czech Republic is the beer capital of the world. Cheers! Try a Pilsner in Pilsen, where it all began. Foodies, listen up closely. Dig into some hearty goulash or a sweet turdelnik. Your taste buds will thank you. Need a break from all the excitement? Relax in Karlovy Vary, a spa town that's all about chill vibes and hot springs, pure bliss. And before you leave, grab some quirky souvenirs at a local market. You'll thank yourself later. So there you have it, the ultimate Czech experience. The Czech Republic is calling. Answer it now. Pack your bags and go live your best life. Safe travels and enjoy. Ready to unlock Denmark like a pro? Let's rock and roll. First up, Copenhagen. This city is like a fairy tale with bikes. Rent one. And don't miss Tivoli Gardens. Think Disneyland, but with more Danish pastries. Hungry? Try s'more abroad. It's open-faced, like your honest friend who always tells it like it is. Next, hit up Aarhus. This place is all about art and culture. Mosgaard Museum? Check. Eros Art Museum with the rainbow panorama? Double check. For nature lovers, head to Skagen, where two seas meet. It's like the ocean's version of a high five. And don't forget to say hije to the locals. It means hi and makes you sound like you know what's up. Travel tip? Get a Regsecord. It's your golden ticket for public transport. Final pro tip, Denmark is cash-free. Use your card for everything, even that sneaky midnight hot dog. So there you have it, Denmark in a nutshell. Ready to pack your bags? Let's fly. Tired of the same old destinations? Let's switch it up with Djibouti. Nestled in the Horn of Africa, Djibouti is like a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Think pristine beaches, epic landscapes, and a vibe that's straight fire. First off, the salt flats of Lake Assal. It's the lowest point in Africa and it looks like another planet. And did I mention the hot springs? Perfect for a little R&R. Next, check out the Gulf of Tajura. Crystal clear waters and coral reefs that'll make your Insta pop. Dive in and swim with whale sharks. Yep, you heard me right, whale sharks. For the adventurers, Goda Mountains is where it's at. Hiking trails with views that'll make you feel on top of the world. And the local food, samosas, spiced tea, and fresh seafood. Your taste buds will thank you. Don't forget to hit the markets for some serious souvenir shopping. Bright textiles, handmade crafts, and more. So pack your bags, grab your passport, and let Djibouti blow your mind. Trust me, this place is lit. Catch you on the flip side, travelers. What's something people don't know about Dominica? How about everything in just 60 seconds? Let's dive in. Alright, travel junkies, buckle up! Dominica, the nature isle of the Caribbean, is calling your name. First off, did you know it has the world's second largest boiling lake? Yeah, a boiling lake. Pack those hiking boots, you're gonna need them. Need a splash? Hit up the pristine emerald pool. It's like swimming in liquid emeralds. And speaking of water, this island has more than 365 rivers. One for each day of the year. Can you keep up? Foodies, get ready to feast. Try the national dish, mountain chicken. Spoiler alert, it's actually a frog. And trust me, it's rivetingly good. Getting around? Think local buses, aka bus taxis. They're cheap and a wild ride. But hey, it's all part of the adventure. And don't forget to chat with the locals. They're as warm as the island's tropical sun. Plus, they might share secret spots you won't find in any guidebook. So, there you have it. A whirlwind tour of Dominica. Now what are you waiting for? Book that ticket and explore the unexplored. Peace out, travel tribe. Yo, globetrotters! Heard about the Dominican Republic craze? Let's dive in. First up, money matters. Exchange your dollars for pesos at ATMs. Better rates than those airport kiosks. Next, stay connected. Grab a local SIM card at the airport. Skip those nasty roaming charges. Don't drink the tap water. Stick to bottled water like your vacation depends on it, because it kinda does. Dress code alert. Respect the culture. Leave those beach outfits at the beach. Cover up when you're in town. Public transport? Hop on a guagua, that's the local bus. Cheap, colorful, and a guaranteed adventure. Foodies, listen up. Don't miss out on mofongo and sancocho. Your taste buds will thank you. Last tip, bring your sunscreen and bug spray. You'll need them more than you think, that's a wrap. Enjoy your trip and don't forget to subscribe for more travel hacks. Peace out. Ready to explore an underrated gem? Let's talk East Timor, a place you might not have heard much about. Tucked away in Southeast Asia, East Timor is the ultimate travel secret. It's a destination that offers a unique blend of natural beauty and rich culture. Picture pristine beaches, lush mountains, and vibrant culture. And guess what? This place is still largely undiscovered by tourists. It's still off the beaten path. Perfect for those seeking adventure and tranquility. Start your journey in Dili, the capital. This city is the heart of East Timor. Stroll along the waterfront, hit up the local markets, and don't miss Cristo Rey, their very own Christ the Redeemer statue. It's a sight to behold. Dive into the coral reefs of Ataro Island. The marine life is out of this world. The underwater scenery is simply breathtaking. Hikers, get ready for Mount Ramalau. It's the highest peak in the country. The sunrise view? Totally worth the climb. It's an experience you'll never forget. Oh man, the food. It's a delightful mix of flavors and traditions. Dig into fresh seafood, try out traditional Thai cloths, and get a taste of their coffee culture. Each bite and sip tells a story. It's raw, it's real, and it's ridiculously beautiful. The people are warm and welcoming. Time to pack those bags and discover a place that's got it all. East Timor awaits. Adventure, culture, and beauty all in one place. If your passport is collecting dust, it's time to shake things up. Let's explore Ecuador. First off, Quito. This city is like a high-altitude carnival at 9,350 feet. Don't forget to chug some coca tea to combat that altitude sickness. Next, swing by the Galapagos Islands. It's like Jurassic Park, minus the dinosaurs but plus some chill iguanas. And if you're a foodie, your taste buds are in for a roller coaster ride. Try some ceviche, and if you're feeling brave, give guinea pig a go. Yes, you heard that right, guinea pig. Safety tip. Don't flash your bling. Keep it low-key and avoid looking like a walking ATM. Need to get around? Buses are your best bet. They're cheap and get you everywhere, plus you'll get a crash course in local culture. Finally, practice your Spanish. A little hola and gracias can go a long way. And remember, Sai always sounds better with a smile. That's a wrap. Now go book that ticket and let Ecuador blow your mind. Safe travels. Think Egypt's just pyramids and sand? Think again. First up, pack light. With all the haggling, you'll want to save space for souvenirs. Speaking of haggling, embrace your inner negotiator. Prices are more flexible than a yoga instructor. Hydration is key. Keep a reusable bottle handy to stay cool in that desert sun. And don't sweat the street food. Try kushari. It's like an Egyptian food hug. Dress modestly. No, it's not a fashion faux pas, it's respect. Ladies, a scarf can be your best friend. And guys, leave the tank tops at home. When it comes to getting around, Uber is your buddy in Cairo. But for a true adventure, hop on a local bus. Just don't expect it to be on time, ever. Visit the pyramids early, like dawn early. Trust me, fewer crowds and magical sunrise views. And always carry small bills for tips or bakshish. They're like social currency. Lastly, remember, inshallah means God willing. It's more than a phrase, it's a way of life. Embrace the pace and go with the flow. So, ready to tackle Egypt? Go forth, traveler, and make some epic memories. Did you know 80% of travelers miss out on these El Salvador secrets? Don't be that tourist. First up, pack light. El Salvador is all about adventure, so ditch the heavy luggage and opt for a trusty backpack. Next, when in doubt, hoopus out. These local treats are cheap, filling, and absolutely delicious. Need Wi-Fi? Grab a local SIM card at the airport. It's a lifesaver for maps and Insta stories. Speaking of which, always carry some small change. Cash is king here, especially in markets and local shops. And hey, if you're hitting the beaches, don't miss El Tunco. It's a surfer's paradise and perfect for those epic sunset shots. But remember, stick to the golden rule. Respect the locals and their culture. A friendly smile and a bit of Spanish go a long way. So there you have it, folks. Your ultimate travel hacks for an unforgettable trip to El Salvador. Safe travels, and don't forget to smash that like button. Ready to discover a secret paradise? Let's dive into Equatorial Guinea. First things first, get your visa sorted. Trust me, it's easier than finding Wi-Fi in the Sahara. Next, currency. Bring those Central African CFA francs. Exchange rates? They can be a roller coaster, so keep an eye out. Language tip. Spanish is king here. Brush up on those holas and gracias. Need a ride? Taxis are your best bet, but always agree on the fare up front. And yeah, don't be shy to haggle a bit. It's part of the fun. For the foodies, you gotta try some succulent seafood and local dishes like pepe soup. Your taste buds will thank you. And nature lovers, Monte Allen National Park is a must-see. Think lush rainforests and exotic wildlife. Just don't forget your bug spray. Mosquitoes aren't on vacation, so there you have it. Equatorial Guinea in a nutshell. Ready to book that flight? Let's go make some memories. Hit subscribe for more travel tips and happy exploring. Ready to rock Eritrea like a local? Let's dive into these top travel hacks. First up, download offline maps. Internet can be spotty, but with offline maps, you'll never get lost in Asmara's colorful streets. Next, embrace the cafe culture. Eritrea's coffee is legendary, so sip and savor every cup. Pro tip, try the macchiato. It's to die for. Alright foodies, don't miss out on Zigni. It's spicy, it's delicious, and it'll make your taste buds dance. Ask for it at local restaurants. You won't regret it. Money matters. Cash is king here, so bring enough nakfa. But don't worry, ATMs are around, just not everywhere. And hey, respect the local vibe. Dress modestly and always ask before snapping pics. Eritreans are super friendly, but a little courtesy goes a long way. Finally, get ready to unplug. Eritrea is a place to unwind and disconnect. Enjoy the slow pace and take in the beautiful scenery. There you have it, your quick guide to making the most of Eritrea. Safe travels. This is why you need Estonia on your travel bucket list. Ready? Let's go. Number 1, Tallinn Old Town. Imagine medieval times, but with Wi-Fi. Stroll through cobblestone streets and grab an insta-worthy snap at Rakoja Platz. Next up, number 2, Lahima National Park. Think lush forests, serene bogs, and oh yeah, some seriously cool waterfalls. Perfect for your next nature hike. Coming in hot at number 3, Parnu. Estonia's summer capital. Beach vibes, anyone? Sun, sand, and a seaside promenade that's straight out of a postcard. Number 4, Saaremaa Island. Got a thing for castles? Check out Kuressaare Castle. Plus, it's got windmills, like actual windmills. And last but not least, number 5, Tartu. Estonia's brainy city. Home to one of the oldest universities in Europe and some pretty rad street art. So there you have it, Estonia's top 5 spots, each one cooler than the last. Time to pack those bags and get your wanderlust on. Catch you on the flip side. You need to watch this if you struggle with choosing your next travel spot. Let's talk Eswatini. Picture rolling hills, vibrant culture, and wildlife adventures that'll blow your mind. This tiny kingdom packs a big punch. First stop, Plain Royal National Park. Lions, rhinos, and elephants, oh my, it's like stepping into a real-life jungle book. Next, get your groove on at the Umhlanga reed dance. Traditional, colorful, and insta-worthy. Plus, the locals are super friendly. You'll feel like a VIP. Feeling adventurous? Tackle the canopy tours at Malolocha Nature Reserve, ziplining through lush forests with epic views. Talk about an adrenaline rush. And the best part? Eswatini is budget-friendly. Your wallet will thank you. Affordable luxury? Yes, please. So, why wait? Pack your bags, grab your camera, and discover Eswatini. It's the adventure you didn't know you needed. Catch you there. What I wish I knew before visiting Ethiopia. And no, it's not just about the coffee. First stop, Addis Ababa, home of the best coffee you'll ever taste. Seriously, Starbucks who? Next, don't miss Lalibella's rock-hewn churches. These ancient marvels will have you saying, how did they do that? And for the adventurers, the Simeon Mountains are calling. Epic hikes and even more epic views await you. Hungry? Get ready to feast on injera, a spongy sourdough flatbread that's basically a food hug. And let's not forget, Ethiopia's got some serious wildlife game. Ever seen a gelada baboon? You will now. Oh, and did I mention the Danakil Depression? It's like visiting Mars without leaving Earth. Don't forget to greet locals with a friendly salam. It's like saying sup back home. So pack your bags, grab your camera, and get ready for an adventure you won't forget. Ethiopia is waiting for you. Until next time, happy travels. See you in Ethiopia. Ready to trade your desk for a beach? Let's talk about Fiji. Fiji is more than just a pretty screensaver. With over 300 islands, it's a paradise for beach lovers and adventure seekers alike. First things first, the best time to visit? May to October. Perfect weather, less humidity, just don't forget your sunscreen. Now let's talk about getting around. Taxis are everywhere, but if you're feeling fancy, why not hop on a water taxi? And don't miss out on the local buses, cheap and cheerful. Hungry? Dive into some local delights like kokoda, that's raw fish marinated in coconut milk, lime, and spices. Oh, and you gotta try lovo, a traditional feast cooked in an earth oven. It's like a BBQ but way cooler. For adventure junkies, there's snorkeling, diving, and island hopping. Feeling brave? Try the shark dive in Bika Lagoon. No cage, just you and the sharks. Talk about a story for your Instagram. And don't forget to mingle with the locals. Fijians are some of the friendliest folks you'll ever meet. A simple bula. That's hello goes a long way. So, pack your bags and grab your passport. Fiji is calling, and trust me, you don't want to hit snooze on this one. See you on the beach. You need to hear this if you're a globetrotter with eyes on Finland. Alright, first up, public transport. Download the HSL app, it's like Google Maps but on Finnish steroids. Trains, trams, buses, it's all there. Next, want to save some bucks? Stay in an Airbnb or hostel. Hotels here can cost an arm and a leg. Hungry? Don't miss out on the local markets. Stockman's Herkku in Helsinki is like a foodie Disneyland. Pro tip, tap water in Finland is top notch. Bring a refillable bottle and skip those pricey bottled waters. Speaking of drinks, try the Finnish coffee. Trust me, it's rocket fuel with a hint of magic. Oh, and about the weather, layers are your best friend. Finnish weather can switch moods faster than a Netflix series. Lastly, learn a few Finnish phrases. Even a simple kiitos, that's thank you, can earn you major brownie points. There you go. With these hacks, you're all set to crush your Finnish adventure. Happy travels. You need to watch this if you struggle with travel planning. Let's make your trip to France unforgettable. Listen up, jet setters. First hack. Skip the Eiffel Tower lines by booking your tickets online. Trust me, you don't want to waste hours standing in line. Next, when in Paris, use the metro. It's cheap, efficient, and you'll feel like a local. Also, grab a carnet, a pack of 10 tickets to save some euros. Now foodies, this one's for you. Avoid overpriced tourist traps. Instead, hit up local bakeries and bistros. Best croissant of your life? Probably from a hole-in-the-wall bakery. Language barrier freaking you out? Don't worry, download a translation app and learn a few basic French phrases. A simple bonjour or merci can go a long way. Got data woes? Grab a local SIM card for cheap fast internet. You'll need it for Google Maps, trust me. Lastly, heads up on Sunday closures. Many shops and restaurants close, so plan your shopping and dining accordingly. Now you're ready to rock France like a seasoned traveler. Bon voyage. I bet you didn't know Gabon is the ultimate hidden gem. Let's explore why. Nestled on Africa's west coast, Gabon is a treasure trove of adventure. Imagine lush rainforests, exotic wildlife, and pristine beaches all in one spot. Got a thing for wildlife? Gabon's got you covered with 13 national parks. Ever seen a surfing hippo? Yeah, that's a thing here. Plus, the lowland gorillas? They're basically the rock stars of the jungle. City vibes more your scene? Libreville, the capital, blends African culture with French flair. Think bustling markets, vibrant nightlife, and delicious street food that'll make your taste buds dance. And let's not forget the beaches. Crystal clear waters and golden sands make for the perfect chill spot. So why Gabon? Because it's not just a trip, it's an experience. From jungle treks to city strolls, Gabon's got it all. Next time you're planning a getaway, skip the usual spots and head to Gabon. Trust me, you won't regret it. So what are you waiting for? Grab your passport and let's go. I'm sure you've heard the news. Gambia is the new travel hotspot. Here's why you should pack your bags and head there now. First off, Gambia might be small, but it's packed with surprises. Picture yourself cruising down the Gambia River, spotting hippos and crocodiles, or chilling on the golden beaches of Sanyang. Yeah, this place is a vibe. Next up, the culture. From vibrant markets to the infectious rhythm of African drums, Gambia's got soul. Visit the bustling capital Banjul and don't miss the Kachikali crocodile pool. Yes, you can actually touch the crocs if you're brave enough. And let's talk food. Ever tried domoda? It's a peanut stew that'll make your taste buds dance. And trust me, the local seafood is fresher than fresh. Oh, and did I mention the people? Gambians are famously friendly, so expect to make some new pals. They'll make you feel right at home. So why wait? Gambia is calling your name. Pack your bags, grab your passport, and let's go. Your next epic adventure awaits. If you're a travel junkie, then buckle up. Here are the top hacks to make your Georgia adventure unforgettable. First up, skip the hotel and try a local guest house. Southern hospitality at its finest, y'all. Next, public transport here is solid, but grab a breeze card to save time and cash. Want to explore the countryside? Rent a car from Turo for a local feel. Oh, and trust me, you gotta taste khachapuri, it's like cheesy bread nirvana. For sightseeing, hit up Tbilisi's Old Town. Insta-worthy spots everywhere. And don't miss the wine tours. Georgia's the OG wine country. Lastly, always carry some cash. Not everywhere takes cards. That's it. Now, go make some memories in Georgia. Safe travels. Ready to conquer Germany like a pro? Time for some epic travel hacks. First up, the Autobahn. It's not just for speed demons. Make sure to stay in the right lane unless you're passing. Safety first, folks. Next, public transport. It's a lifesaver. Grab a day pass for unlimited rides on trains, trams, and buses. Trust me, your feet will thank you. Hungry? Try a doner kebab. It's the unofficial street food of Germany. Cheap, delicious, and available everywhere. Cash is king. Many places don't take cards, so keep some euros handy. Don't get caught off guard at that charming cafe. Lastly, learn a few German phrases. A simple Danke or Guten Tag can go a long way. Locals really appreciate the effort. So there you have it. With these tips, you're ready to rock Germany like a seasoned traveler. Safe travels, and auf Wiedersehen. If you love adventure but hate boring trips, Ghana's calling your name. Let's dive in. First stop, Accra. This bustling city will have you feeling the vibes straight off the plane. Check out the Makola Market for some serious shopping. Trust me, your suitcase will thank you. Next, Cape Coast. Hit up Cape Coast Castle. It's not just history, it's a whole experience. And oh, the beaches, perfect for that Insta-perfect snap. Now let's talk food. You haven't lived until you've tried jollof rice. It's a party in your mouth. And don't forget the street food. Kebabs, anyone? Fancy some nature? Head to Kakum National Park. Walk the canopy for views that will blow your mind. Pro tip, bring comfy shoes. And finally, the people. Ghanaians are the friendliest folks you'll meet. Don't be shy, greet them with a hearty akwaba. It means welcome. So pack your bags and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Ghana is waiting. Peace out, travelers. Catch you on the flip side. Safe travels. Yo, future Greek adventurers, time to level up your travel game. First hack, skip the taxis, use public transport. Athens Metro, super clean and cheap. Next, eat like a local. Street food is where it's at. Souvlaki, gyros, and spanakopita will rock your taste buds without emptying your wallet. Here's a pro tip, always carry some cash. Many spots are still old school and don't take cards. Want to save on museum tickets? Visit on the first Sunday of the month from November to March. Free entry, baby. Don't forget your sunscreen. Greek sun is no joke, and you don't want to end up looking like a lobster. Finally, learn a few Greek phrases. A simple yasu, hi, and epharisto, thanks, can earn you some serious brownie points with the locals. Ready to conquer Greece with these hacks? You got this. Safe travels, and don't forget to have some ouzo for us. Catch you on the flip side. If your suitcase looks like a bomb went off, you need these Grenada travel hacks. First up, pack light. Grenada's got that year-round tropical vibe, so ditch the heavy jackets. Think swimsuits and flip-flops, folks. Next, get yourself a local SIM card. Skip those crazy roaming fees and stay connected without breaking the bank. Pro tip, try the local street food. Rotis and oil down are must-haves. Your taste buds will thank you. Not a fan of tourist traps? Check out Grand Etang National Park. It's like a jungle adventure, minus the mosquitoes. Well, almost. Transportation hack. Forget taxis, jump on those local buses. They're cheap, fun, and you might just make a new friend or two. Finally, always carry some cash. Not everywhere takes cards, and you don't want to be stuck washing dishes at a beach bar. So, are you ready to explore the spice aisle like a pro? Hit that like button and follow for more travel hacks. Safe travels. This is gonna blow your mind. Guatemala is waiting. First things first, you gotta check out Antigua. It's like stepping into a time machine with all those colonial vibes. And don't forget Lake Atitlan, hands down one of the most beautiful lakes you'll ever see. Want to get your hike on? Climb up Volcan Pacaya. Yeah, it's an active volcano, but hey, YOLO, right? Now let's talk street food. Ever tried pupuses? These cheesy, meaty pockets of happiness will change your life. And for the coffee lovers out there, Guatemalan Java is next level stuff. Sip it, love it, repeat. Oh, and money matters. The currency is Quetzal, but don't sweat it. Most places take dollars too. Just remember to haggle a bit at the markets. It's all part of the fun. Finally, safety first. Stick to well-lit areas, and always keep an eye on your stuff. Common sense goes a long way, folks, so there you have it. Guatemala in a nutshell. Pack your bags and get ready for an adventure you'll never forget. Catch you on the flip side. Ever wondered how to make the most of your trip to Guinea? Spoiler alert, it's all about the insider tips. Let's get started. First things first, pack light but smart. You're gonna want comfy shoes for all those market strolls and nature hikes. And don't forget that bug spray. Trust me, the mosquitoes in Guinea are like tiny ninjas. Next up, learn a few French phrases. Bonjour, merci, and if you're feeling fancy, où est la meilleure nourriture? It means, where's the best food? You'll need it. Speaking of food, try the local dishes. Jollof rice is a must. And if someone offers you a bite of poulet yassa, say yes before they change their mind. Oh, and cash is king in Guinea. Make sure you have some local currency, Guinean francs on hand. ATMs can be tricky to find, so plan ahead. Finally, get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. From the stunning landscapes to the vibrant culture, Guinea is a gem waiting to be discovered. Stay curious, stay safe, and happy travels. And remember, every great trip starts with a little bit of planning and a whole lot of excitement. Catch you later, globetrotters. Everybody is looking for the next big travel spot. Well, guess what? Guinea-Bissau is where it's at. Picture this: vibrant markets, stunning beaches, and wildlife that will make your Instagram pop. Guinea-Bissau is small but packs a big punch. First stop, Bissau. The capital city is all about colorful colonial architecture and delicious street food. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Next, let's hit the Bijagos archipelago. Over 80 islands with pristine beaches and unique wildlife. Think dolphins, turtles, and the rare saltwater hippos. Yeah, they exist. Don't miss the Varela Beach. White sand, clear water, and the perfect spot for some serious chill time. Plus, it's selfie central. Oh, and if you love birds, you're in for a treat. Guinea-Bissau is a birdwatcher's paradise with over 500 species. Grab those binoculars. So why wait? Pack your bags and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. Guinea-Bissau is calling, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Happy travels. What's up, travel junkies? Ready to discover a hidden gem? Say hello to Guyana. Nestled on South America's northern coast, Guyana is a treasure trove of adventure. Imagine lush rainforests, roaring waterfalls, and wildlife straight out of Nat Geo. Did someone say Kayatur Falls? Yeah, that's the world's largest single-drop waterfall. Mind = blown. And the vibes? Friendly locals who'll make you feel right at home. Hit up Georgetown, the capital, for vibrant markets and colonial charm. Street food? Oh, you gotta try the pepper pot and roti. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Don't sleep on the outdoor activities either. Hiking, river kayaking, and how about a jungle safari? You might just spot a jaguar. No biggie, right? Pro tip, visit during the dry season from September to April. Perfect weather, perfect adventure. So pack your bags, grab your passport, and let's get this trip started. Guyana is calling, and you gotta answer. Keep it real, keep it adventurous. Catch you in Guyana, folks. This is why you need to visit Haiti on your next adventure. Trust me, it's worth it. Hey Globetrotters, today we're giving you the ultimate speed run on visiting Haiti, the land of vibrant culture, stunning landscapes, and oh so good food. First things first, Port-au-Prince. This buzzing capital city is where art meets history. Check out the Iron Market and the Mupana Museum for a taste of Haiti's rich heritage. Next stop, Jacmel, an artsy town with a bohemian vibe. Perfect for those Instagram shots, right? Don't miss Bassin Bleu, a hidden waterfall oasis that looks straight out of a dream. And for the beach bums, Labadee is your go-to spot. Crystal clear waters, soft sands, and all the chill vibes you need. Hungry yet? Dive into some griot, that's fried pork goodness, and wash it down with a refreshing prestige beer. And remember folks, always haggle at the markets. It's part of the fun. So pack your bags, brush up on a little Creole, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in Haiti. Catch you on the flip side. Happy travels. Need a vacation that's got sun, fun, and a whole lot more? Check out Honduras. Honduras, a gem in Central America. First things first, hit up Roatan. It's got some of the best diving spots in the world. Think vibrant coral reefs and marine life that'll make your Insta pop. Next, let's talk culture. Head to Copan Ruinas. These ancient Mayan ruins are like stepping into a history book, but way cooler. And don't forget to snap a pic with the iconic hieroglyphic stairway. Feeling hungry? You gotta try the bolitas. It's a flour tortilla stuffed with beans, cheese, and all the good stuff. Street food never tasted so good. Safety tips: stick to well-trodden paths and use trusted transportation. Common sense is your best travel buddy. Ready to book that ticket yet? Honduras is calling, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Adios and happy travels. Want to level up your Hungary travel game? Here are top hacks to help you ace your trip. First up, public transport. Grab a Budapest card. It's like a golden ticket. Free rides, museum entries, and discounts? Yes, please. Hungry in Hungary? Skip the tourist traps and hit up the local markets. Central Market Hall is the spot for authentic eats. Langos and chimney cakes are must-tries. Cash is king. Always carry some foreigns. ATMs are your best friends here, but avoid the ones at tourist spots. Bath time. Budapest is famous for its thermal baths. Szechenyi is the biggie, but Gellert is the hidden gem. Nightlife alert. Ruined bars and old buildings are a total vibe. Simpla Kurt is the OG, but there are plenty more to explore. One last tip. Don't just stick to Budapest. Hop on a train and check out places like Eger and Lake Balaton. Alright, go pack your bags and enjoy Hungary. You're ready to travel like a local. I bet you didn't know Iceland could be this epic. Let's rock those travel plans with these hot tips. First off, the weather in Iceland is moodier than a teenager. Always pack layers, even in summer. Next, that majestic blue lagoon. Book in advance or you'll be soaking in regret. And speaking of water, how about those waterfalls? They're stunning, but be prepared to get soaked. Now foodies, listen up. Icelandic hot dogs are a thing. Trust me, they're life-changing. And don't miss out on trying Skier Iceland's yogurt sensation. Renting a car? Watch out for those sneaky sheep on the roads. They've got the right of way always. And hey, if you've got a thing for elves, you're in luck. Locals take elf stories seriously, so keep an eye out. Lastly, the Northern Lights. They're not guaranteed, but if you catch them, it's like nature threw a rave just for you. So, ready to make your Iceland trip legendary? Pack smart, eat well, and keep those elf eyes peeled. Catch you on the flip side, travelers. Enjoy your epic Iceland adventure. You need to hear this if you're planning a trip to India. Let's make your adventure epic. First up, pack light but smart. Think breathable fabrics and versatile gear. Trust me, your back will thank you. Next, download offline maps. Google Maps won't ghost you when you're deep in a bazaar. Pro tip, pin your hotel, hydrate with sealed water bottles. It's not just a cliche, it's survival 101. Your stomach will be happier for it. Master the art of haggling. It's like a dance, just a lot less graceful. Start at half and meet in the middle. Use trains, not planes. The Indian Railway is an adventure itself. Plus, you'll meet some real characters along the way. Finally, respect local customs. Cover up at temples and yes, shoes off. Earning local respect goes a long way. So, ready to dive into the chaos and beauty of India? Hit the like button if these tips got you pumped. Safe travels. Stop stressing about your Indonesia trip. I've got the hacks you need right here. First up, download Grab. It's like Uber but cooler. Need a ride or some epic street food? Grab's got your back. Speaking of food, ever tried nasi goreng? This fried rice dish will make you want to hug your chef. Find it at local warungs. That's Indonesian for small family-owned cafes. Money, money, money. Skip the airport exchange rates. Use ATMs for the best rates, but watch out for those pesky fees. And hey, ever heard of a mandi? It's a traditional Indonesian bath. Cold water might shock your system, but it's oh so refreshing in the tropical heat. Pro tip, learn basic Bahasa Indonesia phrases. Tolong means please, and terima kasih means thank you. Locals will love you for it. Last but not least, always carry some rupiah cash. Credit cards aren't king here, folks. So there you have it, your essential travel hacks for Indonesia. Happy travels. Are you pumped for Iran but worried about missing out on the best travel tips? Fear not, we've got you covered. First up, always carry cash with you. Iran's not big on plastic, credit cards that is. So, hit up those exchange offices. Next, download Snap. It's like Uber but cooler cause you're in Iran. Your wallet and your feet will thank you. Got a sweet tooth? Try saffron ice cream. Trust me, it's a game changer. Plus your Instagram feed will love it. Dress code alert. Ladies, pack those headscarves. It's the law but you can still slay with style. Fellas, keep it classy too. Oh, and bring a VPN. Social media restrictions can cramp your style but a VPN will keep you connected. Last but not least, learn a few Farsi phrases. Merci means thanks. Easy, right? You'll be making friends in no time. So there you have it. Travel smart, stay savvy, and let Iran blow your mind. Happy travels. I'm sure you've heard the news. Iraq is making a comeback as a travel hotspot. Let's get you prepped. First things first, the visa. You can snag one on arrival at major airports if you're from the US, UK, or EU. Easy peasy. Next up, currency. The Iraqi dinar is the name of the game. Cash is king, so bring dollars to exchange. Safety check. Stick to well-known areas like Baghdad, Erbil, and Basra. And obviously keep your wits about you. Language? Arabic and Kurdish are your go-tos, but you'll find plenty of English speakers in tourist spots. And foodies, rejoice. Iraqi cuisine is a delicious fusion of flavors. Don't miss out on kebabs, dolma, and of course a cup of strong Iraqi coffee. And hey, stay connected with a local SIM card. They're cheap and keep you insta-ready. Finally, respect the local customs. Dress modestly and always ask before snapping pics of people. Alright, jet setters, Iraq is waiting. Safe travels and happy exploring. If you're a traveler, you need to hear this. Ireland is calling and we've got the hacks to answer. First off, pack a rain jacket. Ireland's weather is moodier than a teenager on TikTok. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Next, don't just stick to Dublin. Explore the countryside. Think of it as nature's Instagram feed without the filters. Cliffs of Moher for the win. Want to save some cash? Use public transport. Buses and trains are your new best friends. Just remember, crack means fun. Not, well, you know, pub culture is where it's at. Order a pint, enjoy some live music, and don't forget to say slaint. That's cheers in Irish. You'll fit right in. Lastly, Google Maps is great, but chat with the locals. They've got stories and tips that no app can match. So there you go. Follow these hacks and make your Irish adventures legendary. Safe travels, and may the luck of the Irish be with you. Heading to Israel? Get ready for some next-level travel hacks. First up, download Move It. This app is your best friend for navigating public transport like a local. No more getting lost in translation. Speaking of language, learn a few basic Hebrew phrases. Shalom means hello and Toda means thank you. Trust me, it goes a long way. Next, pack a power bank. Between snapping pics of ancient ruins and Insta-worthy food, your phone will need it. Craving street food? Don't miss out on falafel and shawarma. Head to Mahani Yehuda Market in Jerusalem for the best bites. Got a student ID? Flash it for discounts at various tourist spots. Saving money never felt so good. Oh, and bring a reusable water bottle. Tap water is safe to drink and you'll stay hydrated without spending a shekel. Finally, dress modestly when visiting religious sites. It shows respect and keeps you from getting side-eyed by the locals. There you have it. Quick, easy, and essential travel hacks for your Israeli adventure. Safe travels and shalom.
Stop stressing over travel plans. Here's how to make your Italian adventure smooth like gelato. First up, don't pay for water. Italians love their fountains. Bring a refillable bottle and drink up for free. Next, skip the taxis and use public transport. It's cheaper, faster, and way more fun. Want to see the Colosseum without the crowds? Go early in the morning or late afternoon. And hey, don't just stick to pizza and pasta. Try local dishes like cacio e pepe in Rome or bistecca alla Fiorentina in Florence. Money talk, use cash for small purchases. Many places still prefer it over cards. Oh, and get a local SIM card for your phone. It's way cheaper than international plans. Lastly, learn a few Italian phrases. A simple ciao or grazie goes a long way. Ready to conquer Italy like a pro? Pack these hacks in buon viaggio.
If you love adventure but hate long flights, pack your bags and zip over to Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire, is your next travel obsession. From the bustling streets of Abidjan to the serene beaches of Assini, this place is a vibe. Start with Abidjan, the Paris of West Africa. It's got skyscrapers, wild nightlife, and street food that'll make your taste buds dance. Don't miss out on the local munchies. Atieke and Aloko are must-tries. Next, hit up Yamoussoukro. The Basilica of Our Lady of Peace is bigger than St. Peter's in Rome. Mind-blowing, right? Feeling adventurous? Trek through Banco National Park. It's got lush forests and cheeky monkeys that'll make you smile. Beach time, baby. Assini offers golden sands and perfect waves for surfing. Total paradise. Before you head back, snag some souvenirs at the markets. Handcrafted masks and vibrant textiles are perfect keepsakes. So pack light, eat well, and get ready for the ultimate Ivory Coast adventure. Catch you on the flip side. Grab your shades and sunscreen, we're heading to Jamaica. First up, the beaches. You can't miss 7 Mile Beach in Negril, it's like the Vegas Strip of sand. For real, it's got everything from bars to water sports. Next stop, the Blue Mountains. Perfect for a coffee tour and some epic hiking. Just remember, pack those comfy shoes. Hungry? You gotta try jerk chicken from a roadside stand. Trust me, it's finger-licking good. Now, let's talk Kingston. Check out the Bob Marley Museum, it's basically a reggae temple. For a party vibe, head to Montego Bay. From beach parties to nightclubs, this place is lit. Before you go, a quick safety tip. Stick to well-known areas and always use trusted transportation. Better safe than sorry. Lastly, don't forget your sunscreen and bug spray. Those tropical vibes can be intense. And there you go. Your whirlwind guide to Jamaica. Time to book that ticket. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out. If your suitcase looks like a candy store, you're a packing pro. Let's dive into Japan travel tips. First stop, Tokyo. Hit up Shibuya Crossing for that iconic selfie. Just watch out for the sea of people. Need a break? Slurp some ramen at Ichiran. No judgment if you slurp loud, it's a compliment to the chef. Next, Kyoto. Channel your inner zen at the bamboo forest and don't forget to snap a pic at Fushimi Inari Shrine. Those red torii gates? Insta-gold. Now let's talk transport. Get a JR pass. It's like a golden ticket for unlimited train travel. And trust me, these trains run so smooth they make butter jealous. Shopping? Harajuku for quirky fashion and Akihabara for all things anime. Your suitcase will be bursting with cool finds, no doubt. Lastly, a pro tip. Always carry some yen. Japan's a cash-friendly place and you don't want to be stuck without it when you spot that cute souvenir. So pack your bags, charge your camera, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Sayonara, travelers. What's something people don't know about Jordan? It's packed with hidden gems and epic adventures. First stop, Petra. This ancient city's got Indiana Jones vibes, minus the snakes. Pro tip, get there early to beat the crowds. And the heat. Next, the Dead Sea. Ever wanted to float without trying? This is your spot. Don't forget to slather on that mineral-rich mud, it's like a spa day, but way cooler. Wadi Rum. Think Mars, but on Earth. Movie buffs, this is where they shot The Martian. Take a jeep tour and channel your inner astronaut. Amman, the capital, is a blend of old and new. Check out the Citadel for ancient ruins, then hit Rainbow Street for trendy cafes and street art. For the adventurers, hike up to Dana Biosphere Reserve. The views? Instagram gold, plus you might spot some cool wildlife. Lastly, don't miss Jerash. These Roman ruins are so well preserved, you'll feel like you've stepped back in time. Jordan's got a bit of everything: history, nature, adventure, so pack your bags and get ready for an epic trip. Catch you in Jordan. Why do 90% of travelers absolutely love Kazakhstan? Let's dive into the secrets. First up, pack layers. Kazakhstan's weather can go from hot to cold faster than you can say borscht. Speaking of borscht, don't leave without trying the local cuisine. Horse meat, yes, horse meat is a staple, and trust me, it's a neighborhood favorite. Getting around? Use Yandex Taxi. It's like Uber but with a cooler name. Don't forget to download an offline map because Wi-Fi isn't always a given. Money talk. The currency is tenge. Remember, cash is king. Credit cards might not always work, especially in smaller towns. For language, learn a few Kazakh or Russian phrases. A simple salam can score you major points with the locals. And finally, safety first. Kazakhstan is generally safe, but keep an eye on your belongings and avoid sketchy areas. That's it. You're ready to conquer Kazakhstan like a seasoned traveler. Pack smart, eat adventurously, and enjoy the journey. Safe travels. I bet you didn't know Kenya is a traveler's paradise. Let's take a quick tour. First up, Nairobi, the bustling capital. It's a safari in the city, with Nairobi National Park right next door. Don't forget to visit the Giraffe Center. Selfie with a giraffe, anyone? Next, the Masai Mara. Lion King vibes all the way. Wildlife galore and the Great Migration, you won't believe your eyes. Craving some beach time? Head to Mombasa. White sand beaches, turquoise waters, and Swahili culture to soak up. Try some fresh seafood, it's to die for. Want adventure? Climb Mount Kenya, Africa's second highest peak. Or try whitewater rafting on the Tana River. Thrill seekers, this one's for you. Pro tip, learn a few Swahili phrases. Jambo means hello, and asante means thank you. Locals will love it. And don't forget, Kenya is all about the people. Warm, welcoming, and full of stories. So pack your bags and let's go. And hey, remember to bring your sense of adventure. Kenya's waiting. Looking for a travel spot that'll blow your mind and not your wallet? Kiribati is calling. Picture this: shimmering blue waters, palm-fringed beaches, and sunsets that'll melt your heart. Kiribati is the hidden gem of the Pacific that no one's talking about yet. Imagine snorkeling in crystal-clear lagoons, exploring untouched atolls, and chilling with friendly locals. Plus, you can literally stand where the first sunrise of the day hits. How cool is that? Foodies, brace yourselves. Feast on fresh seafood and try the local delicacy, tabun, a coconut-based delight. And, did I mention it's budget-friendly? Yeah, you can have your dream vacation without breaking the bank. So pack your bags, grab your camera, and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. Kiribati is waiting. Don't just travel, explore. See you there. Ever thought about exploring the secretive lands of North Korea? Here's your quick guide. First up, pack smart, cause you won't find your favorite brands there. Leave your drone at home, it's a no-go zone. Always stick with your guide. Straying off isn't just rude, it's risky. Dress modestly and respect the local customs. No need to bring out your flashy outfits. And no selfies with statues. Trust me, it's a big no-no. Got a camera? Capture memories but avoid military sites. That's a one-way ticket to trouble. When in doubt, ask your guide, they're your lifeline. Oh, and cash is king, no credit cards or ATMs in sight. So, ready to take on the adventure? Keep these tips in mind, and you'll have an unforgettable trip. Safe travels. Why aren't more people talking about these South Korea travel hacks? Let's dive right in. Number 1, get yourself a T-Money card. This bad boy works on buses, subways, taxis, and even some convenience stores. Load it up and save yourself the hassle of fumbling for change. Next, download Kakao Map and Kakao Talk. Forget Google Maps. Kakao Map is your new BFF for navigating those twisty streets. And Kakao Talk, it's the WhatsApp of Korea. You won't survive without it. Got a craving? Hit up a convenience store, you'll be amazed. From kimbap to instant ramyeon, it's like having a mini restaurant on every corner. And they're open 24/7. Want to stay connected? Grab a portable Wi-Fi device at the airport. Trust me, you'll need it for all those Instagram-worthy moments. And finally, learn a few basic Korean phrases. A simple annyeong or kamsahamnida goes a long way and earns you major brownie points. So there you have it. Follow these hacks and make your South Korean adventure truly unforgettable. Safe travels, and don't forget your T-Money card. See ya! What I wish I knew before landing in Kuwait? This is gonna be good. Kuwait is a hidden gem in the Middle East. First up, dress code, think modest. Ladies, a scarf can be your best friend. Fellas, no tank tops. Next, taxis are your ride of choice. But always, and I mean always, agree on the fare up front. Arabic is the official language, but no worries, most people speak English too. Fancy some shopping? Hit the souks for spices, perfumes, and those Instagrammable lanterns. Oh, and the malls, they're massive. For foodies, makbuz is a must-try. It's rice, meat, and spices all rolled into deliciousness. And don't skip the Kuwaiti tea. It's a cultural experience. Remember, weekends here are Friday and Saturday. Yep, Sunday is a work day. And lastly, respect the local customs and traditions. A little politeness goes a long way. That's your 60-second guide to Kuwait. Safe travels. Are you craving adventure? Dreaming of untamed landscapes? Welcome to Kyrgyzstan. This Central Asian treasure is packed with jaw-dropping landscapes and rich culture. Start your trip in Bishkek, the bustling capital with epic Soviet architecture and vibrant bazaars. Feeling adventurous? Head to Issyk-Kul Lake, the world's second-largest alpine lake. Perfect for a cool dip or some Instagram-worthy shots. Next, trek through the Tian Shan Mountains, Kyrgyzstan's very own slice of heaven. Don't forget a yurt stay. Think of it as glamping, but way more authentic. Oh, and if you're into ancient history, check out the Silk Road sites. Hungry? Munch on some plav, a delicious rice dish, or slurp up lagman noodles. Kyrgyz cuisine is a treat you don't want to miss. Pro tip: learn a few phrases in Kyrgyz or Russian. The locals will appreciate it, and it'll make your trip smoother. So pack your bags, charge your camera, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in Kyrgyzstan. Safe travels. Got questions? Drop them in the comments and smash that like button. Happy exploring. You need to hear this if you're a traveler looking for the next great adventure. Laos is calling. Alright, first things first, get your visa on arrival. Cost? Around 30 to 45 bucks depending on your passport. Now let's talk moolah. The local currency is kip, but make sure to carry some US dollars too. Next up, transportation. Tuk-tuks are your new best friends. Cheap, fun, and they show you the real Laos. Hungry? Don't miss out on Laotian street food. Sticky rice and lap salad, anyone? And hey, leave your fancy shoes at home, you'll be entering temples barefoot. Respect the culture. Speaking of temples, visit Wat Shing Thong in Luang Prabang. It's Instagram gold. Need some nature? Trek through the Bolaban Plateau or check out the Kwangsi waterfalls. Water so clear you'll think you're in a travel brochure. Oh, and don't forget to slow down. Laos runs on Laos time. Everything's a bit more relaxed here. So pack your bags, grab your camera, and let Laos surprise you. Until next time, happy travels. I will never travel the same way again after discovering these Latvian travel hacks. Ready to level up your adventure? First off, download the Trafi app. It's like Google Maps, but for Latvia. You'll thank me when you're not lost. Next, try the local beer. It's cheaper than water in some places. Just remember, Latvians know how to party. Speaking of cheap, visit the Riga Central Market. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site where you can snack on local goodies without breaking the bank. Need Wi-Fi? Almost every cafe has free Wi-Fi. Just buy a coffee and surf away. Oh, and don't forget to learn a few Latvian phrases. A simple paldies, means thank you and goes a long way. Lastly, take a day trip to Jermala Beach. It's just a short train ride from Riga, and the views are Instagram gold. So pack your bags, hit that subscribe button, and let's make Latvia the trip of a lifetime. I bet you didn't know Lebanon is a hidden gem in the Middle East. Let's explore it together. First up, Beirut. This city's got a nightlife that'll make New York jealous. Bars, clubs, rooftop lounges, you name it, Beirut's got it. Next, head to Byblos, one of the oldest cities in the world. History buffs, this one's for you. Castles, ancient ruins, and oh, the seafood, you're welcome. Hungry yet? Lebanese cuisine is a flavor bomb. Shawarma, tabbouleh, hummus, your taste buds will thank you. Pro tip: always say yes to extra garlic sauce. Nature lovers, hit up the Jada Grotto. Think underground rivers and epic stalactites. It's like Mother Nature showing off her bling. Now, shopping. Beirut Souks is the place. High-end brands, local crafts, and don't forget to haggle a little. It's part of the fun. And before you leave, take a moment at the Pigeon Rocks. Perfect selfie spot with jaw-dropping views. Trust me, your Instagram needs this. So, ready to pack your bags? Lebanon is calling and adventure awaits. See you there. What's up, globetrotters? Ever thought about hitting up Lesotho? Buckle up, here are your quick travel hacks. Okay, first up, pack layers. Lesotho's weather is like a teenager's mood swings. Sunny one minute, chilly the next. Trust me, you'll thank me when you're not shivering at night. Next, don't skip the Basotho hat. It's not just a cool souvenir, it's a legit sun shield. Plus, you'll look like a local legend. Now, for transport, rent a 4x4. Those mountain roads are no joke, and you don't want your trip to turn into an episode of Travel Nightmares. Also, cash is king, folks. Credit cards are about as useful as a screen door on a submarine in rural areas. Keep that paper handy. Craving adventure? Try pony trekking. Lesotho's ponies are like the Ferraris of the horse world. Fast, reliable, and oh so stylish. And lastly, don't forget to greet everyone with a friendly Kotso. It means peace, and scores you major brownie points with the locals. There you have it, Lesotho travel hacks in 60 seconds. Now go pack your bags and get that adventure started. If you're a globetrotter headed to Liberia, these tips are your secret weapon. Let's dive in. First up, currency. Liberia uses the Liberian dollar, but US dollars are widely accepted too. So no need to panic if your pockets are full of Benjamins. Next, safety. Stick to well-known areas and avoid wandering alone at night. Common sense, right? But trust me, it goes a long way. Now foodies, listen up. Don't miss out on jollof rice and palm butter. Your taste buds will thank you. But always ask if the water's bottled. Better safe than sorry. Language tip. English is the official language, but you might hear Liberian English. It's got its own flavor, so just roll with it. Transport. Shared taxis are the way to go. Cheap and cheerful, but remember they cram in folks like sardines. So get comfy. Lastly, pack light and breathable clothes. It's hot and humid, folks. Leave those bulky sweaters at home. Alright, now you're set to explore Liberia like a pro. Safe travels and have a blast. Yo, fellow wanderlusters, want to explore Libya like a pro? Here's how. First up, pack light but smart. Libya's weather can swing from hot as a jalapeno to cooler than a cucumber. Layer up. Next, cash is king. Credit cards? Meh, not so much. Keep those dinars handy for all your adventures. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. In Libya, dress modestly to respect local customs. Trust me, you'll blend in better than a chameleon. Now taxis are your besties. Bargain hard, and always settle the fare before you hop in. Speaking of hopping, visit Leptis Magna. It's like stepping into a real-life history book, but cooler. Fancy some beach time? Hit up Janzer Beach. Sun, sand, and serenity. What more do you need? And here's a secret. Libyan tea is a must-try. Sweet, minty, and oh so refreshing. Sip it slow, savor the vibe. Last but not least, stay connected. Grab a local SIM card for cheap data. Instagram isn't gonna update itself. That's a wrap, folks. Now go enjoy Libya like a travel ninja. Safe travels. Ever wondered what it's like to visit a place that's home to more cows than people? Welcome to Liechtenstein. Nestled between Austria and Switzerland, Liechtenstein is a pint-sized paradise. First stop, Vaduz, the capital. It's tiny but packed with charm. Check out the Vaduz Castle, the royal family's crib overlooking the town. Need some fresh air? Hike the stunning Alpine hills or bike along the Rhine River. Fun fact, you can actually walk across the entire country in a day. Hungry? Try Käsknapfle, Liechtenstein's version of mac and cheese. It's cheesy, gooey, and oh so delicious. For dessert, sample some Rebelle, a traditional cornmeal dish. Don't forget to snap a selfie at Balzer's, home to the picturesque Gutenberg Castle. It's Instagram gold. Liechtenstein might be small, but it's got a big heart and even bigger adventures. Pack your bags and get ready to experience this hidden gem in Europe. That's your quick guide to Liechtenstein. Hit that like button if you're ready to add this tiny treasure to your travel bucket list. Safe travels. If your travel plans don't include Lithuania, you're totally missing out. Let's fix that right now. First up, Vilnius, the capital. It's got this rad mix of old-school charm and modern vibes. Check out the Uzupis district. It's like Lithuania's own little boho paradise. Oh, and don't miss the Hill of Crosses. It's epic and perfect for that Instagram shot. Need to get around, ditch the taxis, and hop on a scooter or rent a bike. It's cheap and super fun. And speaking of cheap, Lithuanian food is a wallet saver. Try cepelini, it's like a giant potato dumpling. Trust me, it's delish. For the best views, head to Gediminas Tower. Climb up, take it all in, and get those panoramic pics. Finally, if you're into quirky museums, the Devil's Museum in Kaunas is a must-see. Totally weird but fascinating. So there it is, folks. Your quick guide to rocking it in Lithuania. Pack your bags, grab your camera, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Peace out, travel warriors. Buckle up, travelers. Got a minute? Let's explore Luxembourg like a local on Fast Forward. First stop, the Grand Ducal Palace. It's fancy royal, and you might even spot a guard doing the world's slowest march. Next, hop over to the Bach casemates. These underground tunnels are like a giant Swiss cheese, perfect for history buffs and wannabe ninjas. Feeling artsy? Head to Mudam, the modern art museum. It's got more cool installations than your Instagram feed. And for some scenic pics, the Adolph Bridge is your go-to. Snap that selfie with a stunning view of the Petrus Valley. Hungry? Grab a bite in Grund, the old town. It's got cobblestone streets, cute cafes, and more charm than your grandma's living room. And don't miss out on trying a Gromperaketjelcher. Trust me, it's tastier than it sounds. Finally, wrap up your tour at the Luxembourg City History Museum. It's got layers, literally, formed over centuries, just like your favorite lasagna. So there you have it, Luxembourg in a flash. Pack your bags and get exploring. Catch you later, wanderlusters. Ever wondered why Madagascar is the dream destination for adventure lovers? Let's dive in. Alright, first things first. The best time to visit Madagascar? April to October. Dry season equal sign, no surprise rain showers. Pack light, but don't forget your bug spray. Trust me, those mosquitoes are relentless. Now, transportation, think local. Hop on a taxi, Bruce, for the full experience. Just remember, it's not about how fast, it's about how fun. Hungry? Try a traditional romazava. It's like a warm hug in a bowl. Oh, and the wildlife? Can't miss the Avenue of the Baobabs. Those trees are straight out of a Dr. Seuss book. Pro tip, get a local guide. They know the hidden gems and the best spots for those Instagram-worthy pics. And finally, respect the culture. Learn a few words in Malagasy. A simple salama, hello, goes a long way. So pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and let Madagascar work its magic. Happy travels. I bet you didn't know Malawi is called the warm heart of Africa. Intrigued? Let's dive in. First off, make sure you've got your visa sorted. Easy peasy, just check online. Next, you'll need some kwacha, Malawi's cash. No, not cha-cha kwacha. When it comes to getting around, minibus taxis are your bestie. Cheap, cheerful, and kinda chaotic. Hold on to your hat, don't skip out on Lake Malawi. It's like the ocean, but better. Snorkeling, kayaking, even chilling on the beach. Bliss. Foodies, you'll love Nsima. It's like a fluffy pancake meets mashed potatoes. And don't forget to try chambo, the local fish. Bon appetit. Stay safe by sticking to bottled water and packing some bug spray. Trust me, the Mozzies are relentless. Oh, and the people? Super friendly. You'll get more smiles than a kid with free ice cream. Alright, time's up. Go book that ticket to Malawi and thank me later. Catch you on the flip side. Am I the only one who didn't know these genius travel hacks for Malaysia? Let's change that right now. First up, download the Grab app. It's like Uber, but better. Plus, you can use it for food delivery when you're too jet-lagged to move. Next, always carry some cash. Malaysia loves its street food, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on those night markets. Card payments? Not always a thing. Speaking of food, tap into the local mamak stalls. Cheap, delicious, and open 24/7. Late night Roddy Kanai, anyone? Got a long bus ride? Pack a hoodie and some snacks. The AC can be Arctic, and the snacks? Lifesavers. For the tech-savvy, grab a local SIM card at the airport. Unlimited data for dirt cheap. Who doesn't want to stay connected? And finally, respect the culture. Malaysia's a melting pot of traditions. A little courtesy goes a long way. Follow these tips and you'll navigate Malaysia like a local. Safe travels, and don't forget to have a blast. Dreaming of turquoise waters and white sands? Let's talk Maldives magic in just 60 seconds. First off, pack light. Swimsuits, flip-flops, and sunscreen are your new best friends. And don't forget a reusable water bottle. Stay hydrated, folks. Next, cash or card, both. While major resorts take cards, local islands love cold, hard cash. Get some Maldivian rupiah at the airport. Speaking of local islands, exploring them is a must. Experience the culture, the food, and those Insta-worthy spots. Pro tip: dress modestly when off the resort. Now about those epic underwater scenes, snorkeling gear is usually provided, but bringing your own guarantees a perfect fit. And yes, the marine life is as mind-blowing as you've heard. Lastly, timing is everything. November to April is prime time for sunshine and clear skies. But hey, if you like it quieter and cheaper, consider the off-season. There you have it. Quick, easy, and ready to make your Maldives trip unforgettable. Happy travels. What I wish I knew before I traveled to Mali? You gotta hear this. First up, Timbuktu. Yeah, it's a real place. And it's way cooler than you think. Historic mosques, ancient manuscripts, and a vibe that screams adventure. And don't miss Jannah. It's home to the Great Mosque, the largest mud brick building in the world. Seriously, it looks like a giant sandcastle. Next, let's talk food. Jollof rice, anyone? Or maybe some mouth-watering mafe, a peanut stew that'll have you craving seconds. Need a breather? Head to the Bandiagra Escarpment. It's like the Grand Canyon, but with a slice of African history. Stunning views and cliffside villages that tell ancient stories. And hey, if you're into music, Mali is the birthplace of the blues. Check out some live tunes in Bamako. Your playlist will thank you. So pack your bags and set your GPS to adventure. Mali is calling, and trust me, you don't want to send it to voicemail. Catch you on the flip side, travelers. Mali awaits. Are you pumped to explore one of Europe's hidden gems? Buckle up, we're diving into Malta. First up, Valletta, this city's got more history than your grandma's attic. Hit up St. John's Co-Cathedral for some jaw-dropping art and architecture. Hungry? Time to grab some pastizzi. Think of them as Malta's answer to your snack cravings. Flaky, savory, and totally addictive. Beach time? Blue Lagoon on Camino Island is where you want to be. Crystal clear waters, sun, and vibes. It's Instagram gold. For the party animals, Paceville's nightlife is lit. Clubs, bars, and some of the best DJs around. Bring your A-game. Need some culture? Medina, the silent city, oozes charm. Wander those narrow streets and feel like you've stepped back in time. Travel smart, the buses are cheap and the views are epic. But hey, renting a scooter? Pure freedom. Quick recap. Valletta for history, Pastizzi for munchies, Blue Lagoon for beach bliss, Paceville for parties, and Medina for a cultural fix. Your Maltese adventure awaits. Catch you on the flip side. You need to hear this if you're planning your next epic adventure. Marshall Islands are calling your name. First things first, you're gonna want to pack that sunscreen. The sun's no joke here, it's intense. Next, get your snorkeling gear ready. The reefs are like an underwater disco party, vibrant and mesmerizing. Foodies, listen up, don't leave without trying their local delicacy. Buiro, a tangy and sweet delight. Need some chill time? Head over to Eneko Island for pristine beaches and ultimate relaxation. Remember, cash is king here. Credit cards? Not so much. Want to make friends? Learn a few phrases in Marshallese. Locals love it when you try. Lastly, island hopping is a must. Each island has its own vibe and secrets waiting for you, so pack your bags, grab your shades, and get ready for an unforgettable trip to the Marshall Islands. Safe travels, explorers. Heard the latest? Mauritania is the new travel hotspot. But before you pack your bags, first things first, pack light. Mauritania is hot, and I mean hot. Think desert vibes 24/7. Now languages. Brush up on your French and Arabic. Because English? Not so much. Money talk. The local currency is ouguiya. Pro tip. Always carry cash. ATMs are rare like unicorns. Craving some adventure? Check out the Sahara Dunes in Adrar. Camel rides are a must. But wait, there's more. Visit the ancient city of Chinguetti, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's like stepping back in time. Foodies, rejoice. Try the local dish, thiboudien. It's rice and fish, but trust me, it's a flavor explosion. Safety first. Mauritania is safe, but stay alert and respect local customs. Modesty is key. And hey, if you need Wi-Fi, good luck. Internet's a bit of a luxury here, so unplug and enjoy the scenery. So there you have it. Mauritania in a nutshell. Safe travels and enjoy the adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel tips. If you're dreaming of a tropical escape, Mauritius is calling your name. First things first, pack your sunscreen. Mauritius boasts year-round sunshine and pristine beaches. But hey, it's not just about laying out. Snorkel in crystal clear waters or take a catamaran tour to spot dolphins. Hungry? You're in luck. Mauritius is a foodie's dream with street vendors dishing out spicy samosas and fresh seafood. And don't miss the curry. It's a cultural blend of Indian, Chinese, and Creole flavors. For culture vultures, the capital Port Louis is a must-see. Check out the buzzing markets and the UNESCO World Heritage Site Aprovasi Ghat. History meets hustle here, folks. Nature lovers, head to Black River Gorges National Park, hike through lush forests and waterfalls, and keep an eye out for the rare pink pigeon. Oh, and for the gram, Chamarel's Seven Colored Earths is an insta-worthy spot. Trust me, those rainbow-hued dunes are pure magic, so there you have it. A quick guide to Mauritius. Pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable island adventure. See you on the beautiful beach. Hola, future jet setter. Want to make your Mexico trip truly epic? First up, get an eSIM card before you land. No more hunting for Wi-Fi like a digital nomad on a mission. Speaking of money, always carry some pesos. That taco stand doesn't take Apple Pay, amigo. Next, use local transportation apps like Didi and Beat. Uber's great, but these are even better for navigating the city like a pro. Don't drink tap water. Trust me, your stomach will thank you. Stick to bottled or filtered water. Learn basic Spanish phrases. A little por favor and gracias can go a long way, and maybe score you an extra smile. Explore beyond tourist spots. Hidden gems like local markets and street food stalls are where the real magic happens. Lastly, pack light but bring a reusable bag. Those market finds need a ride home too. Enjoy your trip, and remember, adventure awaits in every corner of Mexico. Safe travels, amigos. If you don't like crowded tourist spots but still love tropical vibes, then Micronesia is your jam. First up, don't sleep on Yap. This place is a diver's paradise with manta rays so close you can almost high-five them. Next, island hop like a pro. Grab a local flight pass. Trust me, it's the fast lane to see more islands without breaking the bank. Foodies, get your grub on with some taro and fresh seafood. And if you see breadfruit, give it a try. It's like tropical French fries. Don't forget to pack reef-safe sunscreen. Protect that underwater world while you're snorkeling through crystal clear waters. Pro tip, learn a few local phrases. A simple casalelli can open doors and hearts. For the culture buffs, don't miss Nanmadol. It's like the Venice of the Pacific, but way cooler. Lastly, hit up the local markets for crafts and souvenirs. It's the best way to bring a piece of Micronesia back home. So, ready to explore Micronesia? Pack your bags and get ready for adventure. See you on the islands. Ever heard of Moldova? No? Well, you're in for a treat. Moldova is the hidden gem of Eastern Europe, folks. Imagine cobblestone streets, rolling vineyards, and castles straight out of fairy tales. First stop, Chisinau. It's got hip cafes, vibrant markets, and nightlife that'll keep you grooving. And those Soviet-era buildings? Perfect for your Insta feed. Wine lovers, you're in paradise. Moldova boasts some of the oldest wine cellars in the world. A wine tasting tour at Cricova or Milesti Mici will blow your mind and your taste buds. History buffs, brace yourselves. Check out Orhil Veci, an ancient monastery complex carved into limestone cliffs. It's like stepping back in time. With better Wi-Fi, nature junkies, you're covered too. Hike through the scenic Kodri forest or explore the Dniester River. Trust me, the views are worth the sweat, and the best part? Moldova is super affordable. You'll get luxury experiences without breaking the bank. So pack your bags and say salute to Moldova. Adventure awaits. If your idea of a vacation includes Ferraris, casinos, and stunning seaside views, then Monaco is calling your name. Let's kick things off with the essentials. First up, getting around. Monaco is tiny, like you can walk it in a day tiny. But if you're feeling fancy, hop on the electric buses or take a cab. Next, the must-sees, the Casino de Monte Carlo. Even if you're not a high roller, pop in for the architecture. Check out the Prince's Palace. Catch the changing of the guard at 11:55 a.m. sharp. Feeling artsy? The Oceanographic Museum has some seriously cool marine life exhibits. And for Formula One fans, the Grand Prix circuit is a must. Walk the track or hire a luxury car for the day. Hungry? Monaco's got you covered from street food to Michelin stars. La Condamine Market is perfect for local bites. Finally, chill at Larvado Beach. It's public and free. Remember, Monaco might be glam, but it's totally doable on a budget, so pack your bags and get ready to live the high life. See you in Monaco. Stop scrolling. Want to know the ultimate travel secret? Mongolia is where it's at. First up, pack layers. Mongolia's weather is like a moody teenager. Sunny one minute, snowstorm the next. And don't forget a good pair of walking shoes. You'll need them for those epic steps. Next, foodies, you're in for a treat. Ever tried a dumpling called booze? It's like a little pocket of heaven. Just be ready for some unique flavors like fermented horse milk. Yep, you heard that right. For getting around, horseback is the real deal. Taxis are cool, but riding a horse? Now that's straight out of a movie scene. Pro tip, download a translation app. English isn't super common, and you'll want to avoid ordering sheep's head soup by accident. Lastly, respect the local customs. Always greet with a smile and a slight bow. And if someone offers you tea, don't refuse. It's a big deal in Mongolian culture. Ready for an adventure of a lifetime? Mongolia's waiting. Happy travels, and don't forget to share your stories down below. Why do 90% of travelers miss out on Montenegro? Let's fix that. First up, Kotor. Think medieval vibes, narrow streets, and a bay that looks like it's straight out of a postcard. Hike up to the fortress for views that'll blow your mind and your Instagram feed. Next, hit up Budva, sun, sand, and nightlife that'll keep you dancing till dawn. Pro tip, try the local rakia. Just, don't have too many if you want to remember your night. Now, for some nature. Dermator National Park. It's got lakes, canyons, and enough hiking trails to keep you busy for days. And the best part, no Wi-Fi, so you can actually enjoy the peace and quiet. Hungry yet? You gotta try Nguski pursuit. That's fancy talk for smoked ham. Pair it with some cheese and local wine and you're golden. So there you have it. Montenegro in a nutshell. Small country, big adventures. Pack your bags and let the good times roll. Catch you on the next trip. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel tips and tricks. I think I messed up and didn't learn these Morocco travel hacks before my trip. Alright, first things first, always carry cash. Credit cards? Rarely accepted in local markets. Next up, haggling is an art form here. Don't be shy, start low and have fun with it. Stay hydrated, but drink bottled water. Trust me, your stomach will thank you. And hey, public restrooms, they're a mixed bag. Carry some tissues and hand sanitizer for those unexpected moments. Want to blend in? Dress modestly, especially in rural areas. Respect local customs, it's a sign of good manners. Now let's talk transportation. Taxis? Go for the petty taxis for short rides and grand taxis for longer trips. Pro tip, always agree on the fare before hopping in. Finally get lost in the Medinas, the ancient city centers. It's all part of the adventure. Just watch out for the scooters and donkeys, and there you have it. Follow these tips and you'll navigate Morocco like a local. Safe travels, adventurers. Mozambique on your bucket list? Let's make sure you're ready to roll with these essential travel tips. First things first, pack light but smart. Mozambique's vibe is chill, so think beachwear, comfy shoes, and don't forget that sunscreen. Now about that cash, Mozambique runs on meticais. ATMs are your friends, but having some cash on hand is wise. Language tip, while Portuguese is the official language, learning a few local words like hola, hello, and obrigado, thank you, can earn you major brownie points. Health alert, make sure you're up to date on your vaccines and consider anti-malaria meds. Better safe than sorry. Ready for some grub? Dive into local eats like peri-peri chicken and matapa. Your taste buds will thank you. Transport can get tricky. Chapas, the local minibuses, are an adventure on their own, but taxis are your best bet for comfort. Lastly, respect the local culture. Mozambique is super friendly, so smile and greet people politely. Your trip will be all the better. So, travelers, ready to explore Mozambique? Let these tips guide you for an epic journey. Safe travels. This is why you need to know these Myanmar travel hacks. Trust me, you'll thank me later. First up, cash is king. ATMs can be rare, so stack up on Kayat before you explore. Got Wi-Fi woes? Grab a local SIM card at the airport. You'll be Instagramming those pagodas in no time. Speaking of pagodas, remember to dress modestly. Cover those shoulders and knees, folks. You don't want a monk giving you side-eye. Next, think twice before sipping tap water. Bottled water is your new BFF. And don't forget to try the street food. It's epic. But always go where the locals go. Want to save some bucks? Take the overnight buses. They're comfy and you get to wake up in a whole new city. How cool is that? Oh, and download a translation app. English isn't widely spoken, but smiles and gestures go a long way. So, there you have it. Follow these hacks and you'll be a Myanmar pro in no time. Safe travels and happy adventuring. Listen up, globetrotters. Your next adventure awaits in Namibia. Picture this: vast deserts, mind-blowing landscapes, and wildlife that'll have you snapping pics non-stop. First stop, the Namib Desert. Ever heard of a desert that meets the ocean? Yeah, it's wild. Then there's Etosha National Park. Safari dreams come true, folks. Lions, elephants, rhinos, it's like the ultimate animal kingdom party. And don't even get me started on the Fish River Canyon. Think Grand Canyon, but with way fewer tourists. Feeling adventurous? Try sandboarding on the dunes or hot air ballooning at sunrise. Insta-worthy moments guaranteed. And if you're into stargazing, Namibia's night sky is like next level. Foodie alert. You gotta try the local cuisine. Game meat and fresh seafood that'll blow your taste buds away. And the people? Super chill and friendly. Namibia might just be the most underrated travel gem out there. So pack those bags and get ready to have your mind blown. Trust me, Namibia is calling your name. Catch you on the flip side. What if I told you there's a tiny island packed with adventure that you've probably never heard of? Meet Nauru. This hidden gem in the Pacific has only one main road. Yep, just one. Perfect for a scenic bike ride around the whole island in under an hour. Looking for a beach day? Anibare Bay's got you covered with its white sandy beaches and crystal clear waters. Feeling adventurous? Head to Command Ridge for a touch of voodoo history and epic views. Don't forget your camera. And when hunger strikes, try the local delicacies like coconut-crusted fish. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Nightlife? Okay, it's more like night chill. But stargazing here is out of this world, literally. So, pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready to explore Nauru, the island paradise you didn't know you needed. See you there. Are you stoked for an epic adventure? Here's how to rock your trip to Nepal like a pro. First off, don't forget that visa. You can snag one on arrival, but save time and get it online, trust me. Next, altitude sickness is real, folks. If you're trekking, take it slow and hydrate like a camel. And don't skip the local momo dumplings. They're the real MVPs of Nepalese cuisine. Need to get around? Taxis and rickshaws are your besties, but always agree on the fare up front. And yes, haggling is part of the fun. Speaking of fun, hit up the Tamil district in Kathmandu for all your shopping and nightlife cravings. And remember, power outages happen, so pack a portable charger and a flashlight. Respect the local culture, dress modestly, and always ask before snapping pics of people. Last but not least, carry some cash. ATMs can be as rare as a snow leopard. There you go, your 1-minute guide to conquering Nepal. Safe travels and namaste. If you're planning a trip to the Netherlands, you need these hacks. Let's go. First up, bikes are life. Rent one, you'll blend in and save cash. Pro tip, watch for bike lanes. They're like the fast lane on a freeway. Next, want to skip the lines at museums? Book your tickets online in advance. Trust me, nobody has time to wait when there's stroopwafels to be eaten. Speaking of food, herring is a thing. Try it once, snap a pic, and then hit up the nearest pancake house. You'll thank me later. Train travel here is smoother than your morning coffee. Get an OV chip cart for easy rides. Bonus, it's valid on buses and trams too. Dutch people are friendly, but tiny tip, don't call it Holland. Stick with the Netherlands, and you're golden. Need to recharge? Cafes aren't just for coffee. Grab a beer and chill like a local. Finally, no cash? No problem. Cards are king here, so swipe away. That's it for now. Hit like, subscribe, and get ready to conquer the Netherlands. Safe travels. I will show you how to get the best New Zealand experience of your life. Buckle up, traveler. First up, download the free Campermate app. It's your best buddy for finding campgrounds, gas stations, and hidden gems. Next, get a local SIM card from Spark or Vodafone at the airport. Stay connected without breaking the bank. Want to save big on food? Hit up the local supermarkets like Countdown or Pack and Save. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. Adventure time? Book your bungee jumps and skydives in advance. Queenstown is the adventure capital, don't miss it. Driving around? Remember, Kiwis drive on the left side of the road. Stay sharp and avoid those roundabout dramas. Lastly, embrace the Kiwi slang. Sweet as means awesome, and chili bin is a cooler. Use them, blend in, and have a blast. Alright, jet setters, that's your crash course in New Zealand travel hacks. Safe travels, and keep it sweet as... Am I the only one who didn't know Nicaragua is the ultimate travel hack? Well, buckle up, folks. First up, get your Spanish game on. A few phrases can score you major brownie points with locals. Next, ditch the taxis and go for the chicken buses. They're cheap, fun, and a total adventure on wheels. Speaking of cheap, don't miss the street food. Nakata Males, Vigoron, or a big plate of Gallo Pinto. Your taste buds will thank you. Now, let's talk volcano boarding. Yeah, you heard right. Grab a board and fly down Cerro Negro. It's like snowboarding, but with more lava rocks. But hey, don't forget your sunscreen. Got a thing for islands? Head over to Ometepe, a twin volcano paradise. Hike one day, chill by the lake the next. It's the perfect balance of thrill and chill. Last but not least, local markets are where it's at. Score unique souvenirs and support local artisans. Plus, haggling is half the fun. So, ready to pack your bags and head to Nicaragua? Adventure awaits. Catch you later, travel hackers. I'm sure you've heard the news. Africa is the place to be. But have you considered Niger? First up, the landscapes. From the vast Sahara Desert to the stunning Air Mountains, Niger is a feast for the eyes. Next, the culture. Niger is home to vibrant markets, traditional music, and festivals that'll make your social media pop. Want to capture some Insta-worthy moments? Check out the ancient city of Agadez with its stunning mud brick architecture. And let's talk wildlife. Ever seen a giraffe in the wild? Niger's Kura Reserve is one of the best places to spot these majestic creatures up close. Feeling adventurous? Take a camel trek through the Tenere Desert or kayak on the Niger River. And don't worry about the food. Delicious dishes like fufu and jollof rice will keep your taste buds happy. So pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Niger is waiting for you. Like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips. See you in Niger. If you're thinking of visiting Nigeria, you need to know these hacks. Let's dive in. First off, download Google Maps offline. You don't want to be lost in Lagos, trust me. Next, get yourself a local SIM card at the airport. Data's a lifesaver, and you'll need it to stay connected. Oh, and carry small cash. Those street vendors, they don't take credit cards. Want to avoid traffic? Use ride-hailing apps like Uber or Bolt. They're legit lifesavers in Nigerian traffic madness. And speaking of safety, stick to bottled water, or you'll be making more bathroom stops than sightseeing. Pro tip: learn a few phrases in Pidgin English. How far means what's up. Locals will love you for it. Finally, hit the markets early. You'll snag the best deals before the crowds show up. So there you have it. Travel smart, stay safe, and enjoy every moment in Nigeria. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and adventures. Think you've seen it all? North Macedonia begs to differ. First stop, Skopje, where Alexander the Great statue towers over a city that's a blend of quirky, modern, and historic vibes. Selfie with the giant warrior? Check. Next, hit up Lake Ohrid. Crystal clear waters, ancient churches, and sunsets that'll make your Instagram pop. Did someone say #travel goals? Hungry? Feast on Tavsi Gravs? It's hearty, it's spicy, it's bean-tastic. And don't miss out on some rakia, the local firewater that'll warm your soul. Feeling adventurous? Hike up Mount Vodno, the Millennium Cross at the top. It's like North Macedonia's own Statue of Liberty, only, a cross. Plus, the view is epic and unforgettable. Wrap it up with a visit to Bitola. Cozy cafes, bustling bazaars, and a touch of history with Heraclea ancient ruins with a story to tell. So pack your bags and get ready for an adventure that's off the beaten path. North Macedonia, it's got the charm, the history, and the vibes. See you there. If you don't like long flights but love stunning views, then pack your bags for Norway. First things first, pack layers. Norway's weather can change faster than your mood on a Monday morning. Next, get yourself a travel pass for unlimited public transport. Trust me, those scenic train rides are pure Instagram gold. Now, about those fjords, book a boat tour early. They fill up quicker than a free sample stand at Costco. And speaking of food, you gotta try the local seafood. It's fresher than a new pair of kicks. Want to see the northern lights? Head to Tromsø in winter, but bundle up. It's colder than your ex's heart. For city vibes, Oslo's got you covered. Museums, parks, and coffee shops that'll make you want to move in. One last pro tip, learn a few Norwegian phrases. A little tact, that's thank you, goes a long way. Alright, you're all set. Norway's waiting, so go make some epic memories. Safe travels. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips. Ready to explore Oman like a pro? Let's dive into these killer travel hacks. First up, rent a 4x4. Oman's rugged landscapes are best conquered with some serious wheels. Don't miss out on the wadi bashing. Next, dress the part. Respect the local culture with light, modest clothing. But hey, you can still rock those stylish sunnies. Third, cash is king. Credit cards might not be accepted everywhere, so keep some Omani Rial handy. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. Stay hydrated, but think beyond water. Try fresh coconut water or Oman's famous lemon mint drink to beat the heat. Refreshing and oh so tasty. And finally, download an offline map. Internet can be spotty in remote areas, and you don't want to miss that perfect Instagram shot because you got lost. So there you have it. These hacks will have you exploring Oman like a seasoned traveler. Ready for your next adventure? Hit that like and subscribe for more travel tips. If your suitcase looks like a disaster zone, you're in the right place. Let's fix that with some killer travel hacks for your trip to Pakistan. First up, always carry cash. ATMs can be elusive in rural areas, and credit cards aren't always accepted. Next, download offline maps. Google Maps works wonders, but only if you have signal. No signal? No problem. Tip number 3, embrace the local transport. Rickshaws are a cheap and fun way to get around. Just negotiate that fare first. Got a sweet tooth? Try the street food, but stick to stalls with a crowd. If it's busy, it's tasty and safe. Oh, and water? Stick to bottled. Your stomach will thank you. Dress modestly, folks. Respect the culture and you'll find yourself welcomed with open arms. And finally, learn a few phrases in Urdu. A little shukriya, that's thank you, goes a long way. So there you have it. With these travel hacks, you'll be navigating Pakistan like a seasoned explorer. Happy travels, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips. I think I messed up. By not visiting Palau sooner, this tiny island nation in the Pacific is a hidden gem perfect for travel enthusiasts like you. Imagine diving into crystal clear waters and swimming with majestic jellyfish. Yup, you heard me right, jellyfish, but wait, there's more. Palau's rock islands are insta-perfect with their lush greenery and turquoise lagoons. And if you're a history buff, the Watu wrecks are a must-see. Think underwater museums. Hungry? Palau's local cuisine is a tasty trip in itself, from fresh seafood to unique island flavors. And don't even get me started on the friendly locals. They'll make you feel right at home. So, why wait? Book that ticket and let Palau's magic unfold. Adventure, beauty, and memories await. Palau, your next dream destination. Catch you on the flip side. Why do 75% of travelers miss out on Panama's best-kept secrets? Let's make sure you're not one of them. First up, the Panama Canal. Skip the tourist traps and head to Miraflores Locks. Pro tip: get there early to beat the crowd and catch the ships in action. Next, Casco Viejo. This historic gem is Instagram gold. Wander the streets, hit up rooftop bars, and don't miss the street art. And hey, tacos at Tacos La Neta? A must. Beach lovers, listen up. Bocas del Toro is your paradise. Rent a bike, explore the islands, and try snorkeling at Starfish Beach. Trust me, it's like swimming in an aquarium. Hungry for more? Dive into Panama's food scene. Ceviche at Mercado de Mariscos is a game changer. And for dessert, raspados from street vendors, shaved ice bliss. Finally, pack light but smart. Panama's weather is tropical, so think breathable fabrics. And always carry bug spray. Trust me, you'll thank me later. So there you go, your ultimate travel hacks for Panama. Now go forth and conquer. Travel smart, live large. Catch you in the next adventure. Peace out. This is gonna blow your mind. Discover the magic of Papua New Guinea. First up, Port Moresby, the capital city where urban meets the wild. Don't miss the National Museum for a culture crash course. Next, hit up the Highlands. Coffee lovers, this is your paradise. The tribes? They'll show you what real hospitality looks like. Now let's talk beaches. Ever seen a wigglefish? Head to Milne Bay and meet them in person. Snorkeling here is like swimming in an aquarium. Hike fans? The Kokoda Track is calling your name. 60 miles of pure jaw-dropping nature. Pro tip: learn a few phrases in Tok Pisin. Locals will love you for it. And don't forget, PNG is a cash-based economy. Pack those Kina bills. So whether you're surfing, hiking, or just soaking up the vibes, Papua New Guinea is your next epic destination. Ready to book your trip? Adventure awaits. Yo, globetrotters, dreaming of Paraguay? Let's make it epic. First up, download offline maps. Internet can be spotty, and you don't want to be lost in translation. Second, cash is king. Credit cards? Not so much. Hit up an ATM or exchange some dollars. Next, learn a bit of Spanish or Guarani. Even a hola or embaichapa can score you major brownie points. Got a sweet tooth? Try dulce de leche. It's like heaven in a jar. For transport, hop on a bus. They're super cheap and a wild ride. And don't forget to visit Iguazu Falls. It's like Mother Nature showing off. Lastly, be chill with time. Paraguayans are laid back, so expect a slower pace. That's it, folks. Paraguay is waiting, so pack your bags and enjoy the adventure. Hasta luego. I bet you didn't know these travel hacks for Peru. Get ready to have your mind blown. First up, always carry small bills and coins. Trust me, it makes shopping at local markets way easier. Next, altitude sickness is no joke. Grab some coca leaves or tea when you land in Cusco. Instant lifesaver. Speaking of Cusco, don't miss out on the San Pedro Market. It's a foodie paradise. And for the best view of Machu Picchu, hike up to the Sun Gate. You'll thank me later. Oh, and don't drink the tap water. Stick to bottled water to avoid any unwanted adventures. Lastly, learn a few basic Spanish phrases. Even a simple gracias can score you major brownie points with the locals. So pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in Peru. And remember, these hacks are your golden ticket to a smoother trip. Safe travels, amigos. What's something people don't know about traveling in the Philippines? Let me spill the beans. First up, grab a local SIM card at the airport. Trust me, it's cheaper, and your Instagram will thank you. Next, don't miss trying jeepneys for the true Filipino experience. They're colorful, cheap, and a fantastic way to meet locals. Speaking of locals, learn a few basic Tagalog phrases. A simple salamat, thanks, can get you a long way. Oh, and when in Manila, skip the taxis. Use Grab, the local ride-sharing app. It's safer and easier on the wallet. Now let's talk food. Dive into street eats like balut and halo. Your taste buds will thank you later. And always haggle at markets. It's practically a sport here. Lastly, pack light, but don't forget the essentials. Sunscreen, bug spray, and a reusable water bottle are your best friends. And there you have it, folks. Travel smart, stay safe, and enjoy every moment in the Philippines. Catch you on the next adventure. What I wish I knew before my first trip to Poland, these travel hacks will make your adventure epic. Alright, first up, public transport. Poland's trams and buses are your best friends. Get a 24-hour pass. It's cheap and hassle-free. Oh, and don't forget to validate your ticket. Next, if you're a foodie, hit up a Bar Mleczny or Milk Bar. These spots serve delicious, traditional Polish food at bargain prices. Pierogies for days, my friends. Now let's talk language. While English is widely spoken in cities, learn a few Polish phrases. A simple dzień dobry, good day, will win you smiles. For history buffs, Warsaw's Old Town is a must. It's like stepping into a time machine, rebuilt brick by brick after Woodoo. Jaw-dropping stuff. Lastly, don't miss the Tatra Mountains if you love nature. Perfect for hiking and offering views that'll make your Instagram pop. So there you have it. Poland's waiting, and now you're armed with the best travel hacks. Happy travels. Listen up, Globetrotters, got 60 seconds? Let's make the most of your trip to Portugal. First up, Lisbon trams are a vibe. But here's the trick, grab a Viva Viagem card for unlimited rides. Trust me, your feet will thank you. Next, let's talk food. Want to eat like a local? Hit the mercados for fresh seafood that'll blow your mind, and don't skip the pastéis de nata. Your taste buds will do a happy dance. Now, for the beach bums, Algarve's got you covered. Secret tip, head to Praia da Marinha early. Beat the crowds, and it's like your own private paradise. Finally, don't sweat the language barrier. Most folks speak English, but toss in a bom dia and watch the smiles appear. Trust me, it's magic. So there you have it, adventurers. Portugal is ready, are you? Hit that like button if you're packing your bags, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel hacks. Catch you on the next flight. I bet you didn't know Qatar's got some wild travel hacks. Let's dive in. First up, free city tours. Layover in Doha, Qatar Airways offers complimentary tours of the city. That's right, free. Next, dress code. Ladies, pack a shawl or scarf. Gents, leave those shorts at the hotel. Modesty is key, folks. And who could forget the no-tipping culture? Yeah, you heard me right. Service charges are already included. So, keep that extra cash for souvenirs. Speaking of cash, grab a Carwa Smart Card for public transport. Saves you time, money, and a whole lot of hassle. Swipe and go? Hungry? Hit up Souk Waqif for some street food. Try the Majbooz, it's delish. And don't forget to haggle, it's half the fun. Last hack, download the MeTrash 2 app. It's your digital buddy for everything from visa info to fines. Trust me, you'll need it. There you go. Essential Qatar travel hacks in 60 seconds. Safe travels, and remember, adventure awaits. Why aren't more people talking about Romania? Let's change that with some top-notch travel hacks. First things first, pack for all seasons. Romanian weather is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Next, learn a few Romanian phrases. Mulțumesc means thank you. Trust me, it'll get you smiles. Getting around, download the Move It app. It's like your bestie for public transport. And don't forget the trains. They're slow, but the views are worth it. Hungry? Dive into chorba, a sour soup that'll warm your soul. And papanasi, papanash, it's a donut but better. When in Bucharest, head to the Old Town for nightlife. It's lit. Prefer nature? The Carpathian Mountains are calling. Lastly, cash is king. Cards aren't accepted everywhere, so keep some lei handy. There you have it. Romania in a nutshell. Travel smart, stay savvy, and enjoy the adventure. So you're thinking about Russia? Hold up, here's what you need to know before you go. First up, pack layers. Russia's weather can be moodier than your ex. And speaking of moods, learn a few Russian phrases. Privet means hi, and spasibo means thanks. Easy, right? Next, don't rely on credit cards everywhere. Cash is king, especially in smaller towns. Make sure you have some rubles handy. Now let's talk food. You've got to try borscht and blini. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. And if you're feeling adventurous, order some caviar. It's a Russian delicacy. Transportation tip. Use the metro in Moscow and St. Petersburg. It's fast, cheap, and those stations, they're like mini palaces. Finally, respect the culture. Russians take hospitality seriously. A small gift for your host goes a long way. There you go, travel enthusiasts. Follow these hacks and you'll be ready to conquer Russia like a pro. Safe travels. Do svidania. That's goodbye in Russian. If you're a travel junkie, Rwanda's your next fix. Buckle up, let's dive in. First up, Kigali, it's the cleanest city in Africa. No joke. Need some culture? Check out the Kigali Genocide Memorial, it'll touch your heart. Next, the gorillas. Head to Volcanoes National Park. Meet our furry cousins up close. Just remember, no selfies. Foodies, listen up. Try some brochettes in Ibihaza. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Getting around? Motos are your best bet. Cheap and thrilling. But wear that helmet, folks. Oh, and cash is king here. ATMs can be tricky. Keep some Rwandan francs handy. Safety tip, don't sweat it. Rwanda is one of Africa's safest spots. Just use common sense. Last but not least, respect the environment. Plastic bags? Banned, so pack smart. That's Rwanda in a nutshell. Ready to book that flight? Happy travels. Time to swap your desk for a beach. Welcome to St. Kitts and Nevis. First stop, St. Kitts. Hop on the scenic railway. It's more than just a ride, it's a vibe. Need a splash? Hit up Cockleshell Beach, where the water's as clear as your summer daydreams. Hungry? Get your jerk chicken fix at a beachside shack. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Now let's bounce over to Nevis. Climb Nevis Peak if you're ready to flex those calves. Prefer chill vibes? Penny's Beach is calling your name. History buffs, check this. Visit the birthplace of Alexander Hamilton. Yep, the dude from the $10 bill. And don't miss the local markets for some handmade swag. Souvenirs, sorted. Travel tips, pack light, bring sunscreen, and practice your liming. That's island talk for chillin'. So, what are you waiting for? St. Kitts and Nevis are ready to give you the ultimate tropical adventure. Safe travels. If you love beaches but hate sunburn, pack your sunscreen and let's hit St. Lucia. Here's how to make the most of your trip. First up, don't miss the Pitons. These twin peaks are insta-gold and a hiker's dream. Next, hit up Sulphur Springs. It's the world's only drive-in volcano. Yeah, you heard that right. For some underwater vibes, try snorkeling at Anse Chastanet. The reef is like a neon jungle under the sea. Hungry? You gotta try the national dish, green fig and saltfish. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. And if you're a chocoholic, head to a cocoa plantation tour. St. Lucia's chocolate is as real as it gets. Finally, save some time to just chill on the beach. Redwood Beach is perfect for lazy days and epic sunsets. So pack your bags, bring your sense of adventure, and get ready to fall in love with St. Lucia. Happy travels. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fast travel tips. Grab your sunglasses, because we're heading to the Caribbean. Get ready for an adventure like no other. Let's talk St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a paradise waiting to be explored. Over 30 islands and cays, each one a slice of heaven. First stop, St. Vincent, the largest island. It's got volcanoes, waterfalls, and beaches that'll make you forget your Wi-Fi password. Imagine hiking up a volcano, then cooling off under a waterfall. Next, hop on a boat to Bequia, a gem of the Grenadines. Think laid-back vibes, colorful markets, and some of the friendliest folks you'll ever meet. The local culture is vibrant and welcoming. Oh, and don't miss the Tobago Cays Marine Park, a haven for marine life. Swimming with turtles? Checked off the bucket list. It's an experience you'll never forget. Hungry? Try the local callaloo soup or a fresh coconut right off the tree. The flavors are as fresh as the island breeze. And for the adventurous, hike up La Soufriere volcano for a view that'll knock your flip-flops off. The panoramic views are simply breathtaking. Travel tip: November to April is prime time. Enjoy perfect weather, fewer crowds, and more room to explore. Perfect weather, fewer crowds, and plenty of festivals to crash. The island comes alive with music and dance. So, are you ready to pack your bags? Adventure awaits at every corner. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is calling. Don't miss out on this tropical paradise. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips. Catch you later, globetrotters. Safe travels. If your suitcase is heavier than your spirit, you're doing travel wrong. Let's fix that with some Samoa hacks. First up, always carry a reusable water bottle. Samoa's tap water is safe to drink, so save some cash and the planet. Next, ditch the taxis and hop on a bus. They're colorful, cheap, and a whole adventure on their own. Speaking of colorful, don't miss the Tusua Ocean Trench. It's like Mother Nature's swimming pool. And for the foodies out there, don't sleep on an umu feast. It's a traditional Samoan barbecue cooked underground. Talk about a hot meal. Lastly, remember to respect the culture. Sundays are sacred, so it's a chill day. Relax, hit the beach, or join a church service. That's it, folks. Your Samoan adventure just got a whole lot easier. Happy travels. Exposing the hidden wonder of Europe, San Marino awaits. This tiny republic packs a punch. First stop, the capital, also called San Marino. Stroll through cobblestone streets and snap a selfie with those medieval towers. Hungry? Try their famous piadina. It's a flatbread sandwich that'll make your taste buds dance. For the history buffs, the Museo di Stato is a must-see. Ancient artifacts and stories galore. Got a need for speed? Check out the San Marino Grand Prix. It's a F1 fan's dream. And don't forget to shop till you drop duty-free, baby. Score some fab deals on everything from perfume to electronics. Feeling adventurous? Hike up Mount Titano for jaw-dropping views. Perfect for that Instagram shot. And before you leave, don't miss the changing of the guard at Palazzo Pubblico. It's like a mini Buckingham Palace, but with way more charm. So pack your bags and discover San Marino. It's tiny, but oh so mighty. Catch you on your next adventure. Why do 99% of travelers miss out on Sao Tome and Principe? Don't be part of that statistic. Nestled in the Gulf of Guinea, this hidden gem is Africa's best-kept secret. First off, pack light. Think flip-flops and sunscreen. The islands are dripping in natural beauty, rainforests, waterfalls, and beaches that'll make your Instagram pop. Hungry? Dive into some fresh seafood and the local favorite kalulu. And don't miss out on the chocolate. It's divine. Getting around, hop on a taxi Bruce or rent a bike. It's all about chill island vibes here. For adventure junkies, hike up Pico Cal Grande. And for the history buffs, check out the old colonial plantations. Remember, this paradise is eco-friendly. Respect the land, and it'll reward you with memories for a lifetime. So, what are you waiting for? Swap your city lights for starry nights in Sao Tome and Principe. Smash that like button if you're ready for an island escape. What's something people don't know about Saudi Arabia? It's an epic travel destination with a few hacks up its sleeve. First up, dress code. Respect the culture, ladies, pack that abaya, gentlemen, keep it classy. No need to sweat it, you can buy an abaya when you arrive. Next, let's talk money. Cash is king, so hit the ATMs. But don't stress, credit cards work too, especially in big cities. Getting around? Uber and Kareem are your best buddies. No need to hail a camel unless you're into that. Foodies, listen up. Don't miss out on local gems like kabsa and shawarma. And yes, your taste buds will thank you. Want to snap some pics? Be mindful of where you point that camera. No-go zones include government buildings and military sites. Play it safe with selfies at landmarks instead. Lastly, time your visit. Winter months are prime time. Cooler weather, hotter experiences. There you have it. Saudi Arabia travel hacks that'll make your trip legendary. Safe travels, explorers. Hey jet setters, want to unlock Senegal like a pro? Buckle up and get ready. Alright, first things first, skip the taxi hustle at the airport and grab a ride share instead. Your wallet will thank you for it. Next, want to eat like a local? Dive into the street food scene. Yassa and Thiaboudian are must-tries. They're delicious and super budget-friendly. For all you shopaholics, head to Dakar's markets like Sandaga. Pro tip, haggle with a smile, it's half the fun. And don't forget to visit Gori Island. It's a quick ferry ride and packed with history. Need some beach time? Sailing and cap skirring are your go-tos for sun and surf. Don't leave without trying some local music. Senegalese beats are fire. Last hack, learn a few Wolof phrases. Trust me, a little Nangadep will get you a long way with the locals. There you have it, folks. Senegal hacked. Catch you in the next adventure. This is why you need these Serbia travel hacks. Get ready for an epic adventure. First up, currency. The Serbian dinar is your new best friend. Cash is king here, so hit up those ATMs. Next, public transport is a breeze. Grab a Bus Plus card for easy city travel. Or just walk. Belgrade is super walkable. Speaking of Belgrade, don't miss out on Skidarlia. It's the Bohemian Quarter, full of charm, street musicians, and amazing food. Foodies, try cevapi. These little meat sausages are a Serbian staple, and don't forget rakia. It's a local fruit brandy that'll knock your socks off. Pack layers. Serbian weather is crazy unpredictable. You don't want to be caught off guard. Lastly, the locals are super friendly. Learn a few Serbian phrases like hvala, thanks, and zdravo, hello. It'll go a long way. So there you have it. Your top travel hacks for Serbia. Pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. You need to watch this if you're planning a trip to Seychelles. Or am I the only one who didn't know these awesome tips? Alright, let's kick things off with the basics. Seychelles is an island paradise in the Indian Ocean, known for its breathtaking beaches, vibrant marine life, and lush jungles. First tip, pack light. Seriously, all you need are swimsuits, flip-flops, and sunscreen. The weather's a constant beach mode all year round. Next up, currency. The Seychelles rupee, get some at the airport, but card payments are widely accepted. Now transportation. Forget renting a car, island hopping is best done by ferry or bike. Plus, way more eco-friendly. Foodies, listen up, don't miss out on Creole cuisine. Try the grilled fish and coconut curry, your taste buds will thank you. Finally, respect the local culture. A friendly bonjour goes a long way. So, what are you waiting for? Book that ticket, pack those bags, and get ready for a tropical adventure in the Seychelles. Bon voyage! What I wish I knew before my trip to Sierra Leone. You're gonna want to hear this. First off, let's talk beaches. Imagine white sands and turquoise waters. Yeah, that's Sierra Leone for you. Next up, the food. Ever tried jollof rice? It's like a party in your mouth. Spicy, savory, and downright delicious. And the history. Visit Bunce Island, a place that's rich in stories and culture. It's like stepping back in time. Nature lovers, you'll want to explore the Takugama Chimpanzee Sanctuary. Cute, right? Plus, you're helping with conservation. Don't miss out on vibrant Freetown markets. Think colors, crafts, and a whole lot of haggling. And the people? Super friendly. You'll feel right at home. So why wait? Book that ticket and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. Sierra Leone is where memories are made. See you there. Your next adventure awaits. Why aren't more people talking about these Singapore travel hacks? Singapore is a vibrant city with so much to offer, and knowing a few insider tips can make your trip even more enjoyable. Let's get you ahead of the game. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveler, these tips will help you navigate the Lion City like a pro. First up, get an Easy Link card. This card is essential for getting around the city efficiently. It's your golden ticket for all public transport. Use it on buses, MRT trains, and even some taxis. No more fumbling for change. Next, stay hydrated. The tropical climate can be quite intense. It's hot and humid, so grab a refillable bottle. There are plenty of water fountains around the city where you can refill for free. Plus, you'll save some cash and the planet. Foodies, listen up. Singapore is a food paradise. Hawker centers are where it's at. These bustling food courts offer a variety of delicious and affordable meals. Michelin star meals without breaking the bank. You can enjoy world-class cuisine at a fraction of the price. Satay, Hainanese chicken rice, chili crab, you name it. The options are endless and mouth-watering. Don't litter, seriously. Singapore is known for its cleanliness. Singapore's cleanliness is no joke, and fines are hefty. Let's keep it spotless. Respect the rules and help maintain the city's pristine condition. And finally, respect the culture. Singapore is a melting pot of cultures and traditions. Dress modestly when visiting temples and always remove your shoes. It's a sign of respect and is deeply appreciated by the locals. A little respect goes a long way. That's a wrap. Enjoy your time in this amazing city. Follow these tips and you'll blend in like a local. Happy traveling. Make the most of your Singapore adventure and create unforgettable memories. You need to hear this if you're a travel junkie. Slovakia is calling your name, but before you pack those bags, first up, currency. Slovakia's got the euro, so no need to play that what's this worth game. Next, public transport. Download the IDOS app. Trust me, it's your new best friend for buses and trains. Now let's talk food. Hunt down a kaliba for traditional Slovak eats. Think hearty soups and dumplings. Your stomach will thank you. Heading to the Tatra Mountains? Pack layers. Weather's moodier than a teenager on TikTok. Oh, and don't miss out on the castles. Slovakia's got more castles per capita than any other country. Bring your inner knight or damsel. Lastly, learn a few Slovak phrases. A simple dakujam. That's thank you, goes a long way. So, there you have it. Slovakia travel hacks in a nutshell. Safe travels, and remember to have a blast. Are you craving an adventure that's off the beaten path? Slovenia's got your back. First stop, Ljubljana. This capital city is a blend of medieval charm and modern flair. Picture strolling along the Ljubljanica River and snapping pics of the iconic Dragon Bridge. Insta-worthy, right? Next, let's hit Lake Bled. This fairy tale lake with a castle on a cliff and a church on an island is straight out of a storybook. Take a boat ride, or if you're feeling adventurous, hike up to Bled Castle for killer views. Now, for you nature junkies, Triglav National Park is a must. Think alpine peaks, lush valleys, and epic waterfalls. Perfect for hiking, biking, or just soaking in the scenery. And don't sleep on Slovenia's wine region. Head to Maribor for some seriously good vino. The old vine house here is home to the oldest grapevine in the world. Talk about vintage. Before you jet off, make sure to try some local eats. Think kranjska klobasa, that's sausage, and potica, a sweet roll. Your taste buds will thank you. So there you have it, a lightning-fast tour of Slovenia's must-see spots. Pack your bags and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. I think I messed up, and forgot to tell you these must-know tips for the Solomon Islands. First things first, you're gonna need some Solomon dollars. Yes, they've got their own currency, and no, monopoly money won't work. Next up, sunscreen is your best friend. The sun here, it's like a spotlight. You don't want to end up looking like a lobster. And hey, ever tried eating betel nut? Locals love it, but heads up, it's not candy and it'll turn your teeth red. Looking for Wi-Fi? Don't expect 5G speeds. Embrace the slower pace and enjoy the scenery instead. Now let's talk about getting around. Taxis are common, but make sure to agree on the fare before hopping in, or you might end up paying with your soul. Finally, respect the culture. The Solomon Islands are rich in traditions. Attend a local festival if you can, you'll have stories for days. So pack your bags and get ready for an adventure. The Solomon Islands are calling your name, safe travels, and remember, always be respectful and enjoy every moment. I'm sure you've heard the news, but today we're flipping the script on Somalia. Somalia, more than just sand and sea. Start in Mogadishu, the capital, where you'll find bustling markets and stunning beaches. Don't miss the Lido Beach for some epic sunset views. Feeling artsy? Check out the National Museum of Somalia. Next stop, Las Gil. This hidden gem is home to ancient cave paintings that will blow your mind. Pro tip, hire a local guide to get the full story. Hungry? Dive into Somali cuisine. Savor some delicious camel meat and sip on Shah, the local tea. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Safety first. Keep your wits about you and avoid risky areas. Always travel with a local guide for the best experience. Wrap it up by exploring the beautiful coastlines and enjoy some local hospitality. Somalia is a place of hidden treasures and unforgettable experiences. So pack your bags and let's make some memories. That's your essential travel guide to Somalia in 60 seconds. Hit that like button if you're ready for an adventure. Safe travels. If you're a travel junkie, you need these South Africa tips. Buckle up, it's gonna be a wild ride. First up, pack light but smart. South Africa has all the essentials, so don't overstuff your suitcase. Next, download a good navigation app. Uber works like a charm here. And hey, don't forget to tip your driver. Love safaris? Visit Kruger National Park, but go during the off-peak season. It's easier to spot the big five without the big crowds. Want to see Cape Town? Hike up Table Mountain for jaw-dropping views and an epic workout. Just start early to beat the heat. Currency check. The rand is your friend. Get some cash at the airport, but use cards for most purchases. And speaking of purchases, stock up on local snacks like biltong and Coke Sisters. Your taste buds will thank you. Lastly, be friendly and respectful. South Africans are super welcoming, so greet them with a smile and a how's it. Now go enjoy your adventure. Safe travels. Ready for South Sudan? Let's roll with these must-know travel tips. First off, pack light. The less you carry, the less you worry. Next up, cash is king. ATMs are rare, so bring enough greenbacks. And speaking of green, don't forget mosquito repellent. Those little buzzers mean business. Stay hydrated, but stick to bottled water. Your stomach will thank you. Oh, and get a local SIM card. Trust me, your data plan will thank you too. Now let's talk food. Venture beyond the tourist traps. Local street food is where the magic happens. Just be sure it's cooked fresh. Last but not least, make friends with the locals. They're your best guides to hidden gems and safe spots. So there you have it, your essential South Sudan travel hacks. Happy travels, and remember, adventure awaits around every corner. Catch you on the flip side. If you love great food but hate tourist traps, Spain's got the goods for you. From tapas to paella, the flavors are endless. Let's dive in. First up, let's talk siesta. Shops close from 2 to 5 p.m., so plan your shopping sprees accordingly. Hungry? Tapas are life. Order small plates at bars to get a taste of everything without breaking the bank. Next, public transport is your best friend. Buses, trains, and metros are super efficient and easy to navigate. And don't forget to download a translation app. Your high school Spanish might not cut it here. Love history? Skip the line at famous spots like the Alhambra by booking tickets online. Trust me, your future self will thank you. And for all the beach bums, remember, sunscreen is non-negotiable. That Mediterranean sun is no joke. Finally, embrace the local culture. Flamenco shows, football matches, and local fiestas will give you stories to tell for years. All right, travel champs, time to pack those bags and chase the Spanish sun. Hasta luego. Want to explore Sri Lanka like a savvy traveler? Sri Lanka, the jewel of the Indian Ocean, is packed with adventure. First up, money matters. Always carry some cash because ATMs can be as elusive as a Sri Lankan leopard. But don't worry, credit cards are cool in most cities. Next, transport. Tuk-tuks are super fun and cheap. Always agree on the fare before hopping in, or you might end up paying a tourist tax. For longer trips, the train rides are epic. Pro tip, grab a seat on the right side for the best coastal views. Foodies, listen up. Sri Lankan cuisine is spicy and oh so delicious. Try hoppers for breakfast and don't miss the street food. And remember, when in doubt, eat where the locals eat. Finally, respect the culture. Cover your shoulders and knees when visiting temples. And don't be surprised if you're asked to remove your shoes. That's it. Now go pack your bags and enjoy your Sri Lankan adventure. Safe travels. If your travel bucket list doesn't have Sudan, then you're missing out big time. Let's fix that. First, let's talk prep. Get your visa sorted online, quick and easy. Oh, and don't forget to pack light, but bring sunscreen. That Sudanese sun means business. When you land, hit up Khartoum first. The Nile River cruise, total must. And the National Museum, packed with history that'll blow your mind. Next, adventure time. Meroe's pyramids are like Egypt's, but without the crowds. Instant Instagram gold. Feeling hungry? Dive into local eats like fowl and kisra. Your taste buds will thank you. And remember, tea time in Sudan is an event. Grab a cup with locals and chill. Safety tip, stay hydrated and stick to bottled water. Now get ready to haggle at the markets. Practice that poker face. Sudan is full of surprises. So pack your bags and let the adventure begin. Catch you on the flip side, globetrotters. I will never look at travel the same way after learning about Suriname. Nestled in South America, Suriname is like that hidden gem you didn't know you needed. Imagine lush rainforests, vibrant cities, and a melting pot of cultures that'll make your taste buds dance. First stop, Paramaribo. This capital city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, brimming with Dutch colonial charm and lively markets. Instagram-worthy? Absolutely. Craving nature? The Amazon rainforest is your playground. Kayak through winding rivers, spot exotic wildlife, and feel like Indiana Jones minus the snakes, hopefully. Foodies, rejoice. From spicy Javanese dishes to hearty Creole flavors, Suriname's cuisine is a flavor fiesta you won't forget. And let's not forget the festivals. Holy, Carnival, you name it. Suriname knows how to throw a party. So, ready to trade the ordinary for the extraordinary? Pack your bags and let Suriname surprise you. Catch you on the flip side, travelers. Why do 80% of travelers miss out on Sweden's best secrets? Let's fix that right now. First up, skip the taxis and hop on a bike. Sweden's cities are bike-friendly and renting one is a breeze. Plus, you'll look like a local pro. Hungry? Fika is a must. It's not just coffee, it's a cultural experience. Grab a cinnamon bun and chat with the locals. Want to save some cash? Download the SJ app for train tickets. It's cheaper, and you'll avoid those long lines at the station. And don't forget, Sweden loves its nature. Pack a picnic and explore the countless parks and lakes. Trust me, your Instagram will thank you. Lastly, learn a few Swedish phrases. A simple hej, hi, or tack, thanks, goes a long way and locals appreciate the effort. So pack your bags and get ready to explore Sweden like a true travel hacker. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic travel tips. See you in Sweden. You need to watch this if you want to conquer Switzerland like a boss. Here's your ultimate guide in under a minute. First up, transportation. Swiss trains are legendary, punctual, and scenic. Grab a Swiss travel pass for unlimited rides on trains, buses, and boats. Next, let's talk food. Don't leave without trying fondue and raclette. And save room for some Swiss chocolate. Your taste buds will thank you. Now for your bucket list. Hit up Zermatt for jaw-dropping views of the Matterhorn. Lucerne for its charming old town and iconic Chapel Bridge. And of course, Interlaken, the gateway to adrenaline-pumping adventures. Quick tip. Switzerland isn't cheap, so budget smart. Look for Swiss supermarkets like Coop or Migros for affordable eats. Lastly, Swiss etiquette. Always greet with a friendly gruezi and respect the quiet zones. Locals love their peace and quiet. So there you have it. Your speedy guide to Switzerland. Now go on, make some epic memories. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button for more travel tips. Safe travels. Buckle up, globetrotters. We're zooming through Syria in a minute flat. First stop, Damascus, the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world. Wander through the ancient souks and taste the best shawarma of your life. Next, head over to Aleppo. Yes, it's been through a lot, but the spirit and history here are unbeatable. Don't miss the Aleppo Citadel. It's like stepping back in time. Feeling adventurous? Hit up the ancient ruins of Palmyra. Imagine yourself as Indiana Jones, but with way better Instagram pics. For a little R&R, check out Latakia on the Mediterranean coast. Perfect for some beach vibes and fresh seafood. Remember, the Syrian people are incredibly hospitable. Brush up on a few Arabic phrases. A simple shukran, that's thank you, goes a long way. So pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and get ready to uncover a side of Syria you never knew existed. Safe travels, alternate ending. There you have it, Syria in 60 seconds. Who's ready for an unforgettable journey? Let's go. This is why you need these Taiwan travel hacks in your life. First up, get yourself an easy card. This magic card works for buses, trains, and even convenience stores. No more fumbling for change. Next, the night markets. Shailin, Raohi, and Ningxia are the holy trinity. Grab some stinky tofu and bubble tea and thank me later. Speaking of food, Taiwan is a street food paradise. Pro tip, if there's a line, it's worth the wait. Need Wi-Fi? Rent a pocket Wi-Fi at the airport. Super cheap and super useful for those Instagram moments. Public restrooms are everywhere and they're clean. But always carry tissue paper just in case. Last but not least, don't forget to learn a few Mandarin phrases. A simple ni hao goes a long way. There you have it, folks. Your ultimate guide to conquering Taiwan like a pro. Safe travels. Stop wasting time on boring travel tips. Here are the hacks you need for Tajikistan. First, download 2GIs. It's like Google Maps, but for cool kids navigating Dushanbe. Need cash? ATMs are scarce, so bring dollars to exchange. And speaking of dollars, always negotiate prices at bazaars. You'll save some serious dough. Hydration alert. Tap water isn't your friend, so stick to bottled. For a unique stay, try a yurt camp. It's glamping, Tajik style. Craving adventure? Pamir Highway has got you covered. But pack layers. Weather's as unpredictable as your Wi-Fi signal. Pro tip, learn a few Tajik phrases. Locals appreciate the effort, and don't forget to haggle like a pro in the bazaars. You'll walk away with the coolest souvenirs. So gear up and get ready for an epic Tajikistan adventure. Happy travels, folks. What I wish I knew before jetting off to Tanzania. These travel hacks are game changers. First up, pack light but smart. Tanzania's got it all: beaches, mountains, and safaris. So, think versatile clothing. Next, get your visa online. It's a total time saver and keeps you from sweating it out at the airport. Speaking of, always carry some cash. ATMs can be a little elusive. Want to keep your stomach happy? Avoid street food unless you're feeling adventurous. Stick to bottled water, folks. Don't forget to greet locals with a hearty jambo. It's Swahili for hello and earns instant smiles. For safaris, go in the dry season, June to October. More animals, less mud. And if you're hitting Zanzibar, remember, dress modestly. It's respectful and earns you brownie points. Lastly, tip your guides. It's not just nice, it's expected. Tanzania's hospitality is legendary, so let's keep it that way. Ready to conquer Tanzania? Hit that like button if these tips got you pumped. Safe travels, adventurers. I think I messed up. I didn't know these travel hacks before my trip to Thailand. First things first, get a local SIM card at the airport. It's cheap and a lifesaver for maps and translation apps. Next, master the art of bargaining. If you're not haggling, you're paying too much. Now let's talk food. Street food is a must. Pad Thai, mango sticky rice, yum. But eat where the locals eat. If it's crowded with locals, you're golden. Oh, and don't forget, pack light. Seriously, a small backpack is all you need. Laundry services are everywhere and super cheap. Need to get around? Use Grab for taxis. It's like Uber but Thai style. And always carry small change for tuk-tuks and street vendors. Last tip, respect the culture. Dress modestly when visiting temples and always remove your shoes. Trust me, it's a sign of respect. So there you have it. Follow these tips and you'll be living your best Thai life. Happy travels. Listen up, travel junkies, Togo's calling and we've got the lowdown to make your trip epic. First up, get yourself a SIM card at the airport. Cheap, easy, and you'll stay connected. No more wandering the streets like a lost Wi-Fi zombie. Next, don't skip Loam's markets. Bargain hard and you'll score some sweet deals on local crafts. Just remember, it's all about the game face. Need to get around? Moto taxis are the way to go. Fast, cheap, and you'll feel like a total boss zipping through traffic. But, hold on tight. For the foodies, try fufu and grilled fish. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. And don't forget the spicy sauce. Fire in your mouth, but oh so worth it. Looking for Zen? Kapalimi's waterfalls are your chill zone. Perfect spot for those Insta-worthy shots. Nature goals. Last tip, always carry small change. It's a lifesaver for tips, quick buys, and avoiding the I don't have change dance. So pack smart, stay savvy, and let Togo surprise you. Safe travels, folks. Ever wondered how to ace a trip to Tonga? Here's your ultimate guide. First, pack a sarong. Not just for style points, but it's your all-in-one beach towel, picnic blanket, and sunshade. No more lugging around extra stuff. Next, get yourself a local SIM card at the airport. Trust me, Wi-Fi can be as rare as a unicorn here. Stay connected and avoid those insane roaming charges. Craving adventure? Hop on a ferry to Ua Island for pristine hiking trails and jaw-dropping cliffs. Plus, you might just spot a humpback whale. Feeling peckish? Hit up a local market for fresh coconuts and tropical fruits. Your taste buds will thank you. Pro tip, haggle a bit, it's part of the fun. And don't forget to mingle with the locals. Tongans are some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. A smile and a malo go a long way. So there you have it. With these hacks, your Tonga trip is set to be epic. Safe travels and Ofa Atu. This is gonna blow your mind. We're jetting off to Trinidad and Tobago. First stop, Trinidad. Hit up the bustling capital, Port of Spain. It's got cool street art and the famous Queen's Park Savannah. Next, you gotta taste some doubles. Think spicy chickpea wraps. Trust me, it's a game changer. Now let's hop over to Tobago. Picture perfect beaches like Pigeon Point are a must. And don't miss the nylon pool. It's a natural swimming pool in the ocean. Unreal, right? Adventure junkies, Tobago's got you covered. Scuba diving at Buku Reef is epic. And for the daredevils, there's hiking in the Main Ridge Forest Reserve. Don't forget, locals are super friendly. Just throw in a good day and you'll fit right in. So pack your bags and grab your passport. Trinidad and Tobago is calling your name. Catch you on the next flight. I'm sure you've heard the news. Tunisia is a traveler's paradise. Let's dive into some must-know hacks for your trip. First up, download the Carthage app for all your local transport needs. It's like Uber, but with more history and culture. Hack 2, skip the hotel, try a traditional dar. These traditional homes give you Insta-worthy vibes and comfy beds. Craving a snack? Make sure to grab some brick. A crispy, delicious street food that's Tunisia's best-kept secret. When shopping in souks, haggle like a boss. Think of it as a fun game, don't settle for the first price. Need Wi-Fi? Head to any cafe and order a mint tea. Boom. Free Wi-Fi and a refreshing drink to enjoy. Don't forget to visit the Sahara Desert for a camel ride. It's like stepping into another world, truly magical. Last tip, learn a few Arabic phrases. A simple shukran goes a long way. There you have it, your ultimate guide to Tunisia. Happy travels and enjoy your adventure. If you're planning a trip to Turkey, you're gonna want these tips in your back pocket. Let's dive in. First up, skip the long lines and grab yourself an e-visa online. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Next, get yourself an Istanbul card. This little card's like a magic carpet ride for all public transport. And speaking of magic, don't miss out on the Grand Bazaar. Haggle like a boss and score some epic deals. Hungry? Try a doner kebab. It's street food royalty. And for dessert, baklava will change your life. Pro tip, bring an empty water bottle. Turkey's got free drinking water fountains all over. Now let's talk language. Learn a few Turkish phrases. Locals appreciate the effort. And lastly, always carry some cash. While cards are cool, cash is king in many spots. Boom! You're now ready to conquer Turkey like a travel pro. Safe travels, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome travel hacks. Turkmenistan might just be the best kept secret in Central Asia. Let's unwrap it in 60 seconds flat. Alright Globetrotters, start with Ashgabat, the capital. Think Las Vegas meets ancient Persia, marble palaces, grandiose monuments, and golden statues. Time for some retail therapy? Hit the Tolkuchka Bazaar, it's a sensory overload of colors and sounds. Next, head to the Darvaza gas crater, also known as the door to hell. It's been burning for decades and makes for one epic selfie spot. Speaking of epic, the Kunya Urgench ruins are a must-see. You'll feel like Indiana Jones exploring ancient mausoleums and minarets. Got your beach gear? Avaza on the Caspian Sea is your go-to for sun, sand, and camel rides? Yep, only in Turkmenistan. Before you pack your bags, remember the visa process can be a bit tricky, so plan ahead. And hey, don't forget to try the plav, a local rice dish that's out of this world. So ready to book that ticket? Turkmenistan is calling. If you think Tuvalu's just another dot on the map, think again. Let's dive into the hidden gem of the Pacific. Alright, first things first. Tuvalu's tiny but mighty. Pack light because this island nation's charm fits in just 9 islands. Getting there? Easy peasy. Fly into Funafuti International Airport and boom, you're in paradise. Want to get around? Forget Uber, grab a bike or walk. It's all about that island life, baby. Hungry? Tuvalu's got killer seafood. Try the palusami, coconut cream and taro leaves, it's a game changer. Don't miss Funafuti Lagoon, folks. Think crystal clear waters perfect for snorkeling and diving. And hey, remember to respect local customs. Dress modestly and show some island love. Before you jet out, hit the handicraft markets for souvenirs. Your friends will thank you. So, ready to make some unforgettable memories in Tuvalu? Pack your bags and let's go. Catch you on the next adventure. Buckle up, Globetrotters. Uganda's calling your name. First up, the wildlife. Ever been face to face with a mountain gorilla? In Uganda's Bwindi impenetrable forest you can. It's like meeting nature's VIPs. And trust me, it's insta-gold. Next, the people. Ugandans are the friendliest folks you'll meet. Expect smiles, warmth, and maybe a dance-off or two. Their hospitality is next level. Foodies, listen up. Ugandan cuisine is a flavor explosion. Ever tried Rolex? Nope, not the watch. It's a street food wrap that's pure magic. Think omelet meets chapati. Mind blown, right? Let's talk adrenaline. Whitewater rafting on the Nile River? Yes, please. It's a thrill ride you won't forget. Plus, you get bragging rights for life. Finally, the landscapes. From the misty Rwenzori Mountains to the serene Lake Victoria, Uganda's scenery is straight out of a postcard. Perfect for those epic travel shots. So next time you're planning a trip, think beyond the usual, think Uganda, adventure awaits. Catch you on the flip side, and happy travels. Stop fumbling around like a lost tourist. Here are the travel hacks to master Ukraine like a pro. First up, download the Kyiv Metro app. Trust me, navigating the subway without it is like finding a needle in a haystack. Next, get a local SIM card at the airport. Your Instagram stories will thank you. Pro tip, always carry some cash. Not every place takes cards and you'll want to avoid the awkward no cash dance. Hungry? Go for a traditional borscht and vareniki. Your taste buds will do a happy dance. For the culture vultures, head to the Chernobyl Museum. It's cooler than it sounds, promise. And don't forget, a little Ukrainian goes a long way. Learn basic phrases like privet for hi and diakuyu for thank you. The locals will love you for it. Last tip, pack layers. Ukraine's weather can be as moody as your ex. So ready to experience Ukraine like a local? Hit that like button if these hacks helped. You need to watch this if you want to slay your UAE trip. Let's dive into some game-changing travel hacks. First up, taxis. Use the Careem or Uber apps for hassle-free rides. No haggling, just cruising. And here's a pro tip. Ladies, there are special pink taxis just for you. Safe and chic. Next, hydration is key. The UAE heat is no joke, so always carry a refillable water bottle. Many public places have free water stations. Hydrate like a local. Shopping alert. Hit up the souks for unique finds. Don't be shy, bargaining is expected. Flash a smile and get those deals. Hungry? Skip the pricey spots and dive into local eateries. Shawarma and falafel are your new best friends. Yum! Lastly, dress smart. Respect local customs with modest clothing, especially in religious sites. You'll blend in and stay comfy. There you have it, your ultimate UAE travel hacks. Now go out there and make some epic memories. Safe travels, Globetrotters. Why do 90% of savvy travelers swear by these UK travel tips? Let's dive in. First up, always carry a contactless card. Whether you're hopping on the tube or grabbing a quick bite, it's the fast track to smooth travels. Next, download Citymapper. This app is a lifesaver for navigating those winding London streets. Trust me, it's got your back. Want to save big on attractions? Get a London Pass. It covers all the must-see spots and even gives you fast-track entry. More sightseeing, less waiting, craving some classic British fish and chips? Skip the tourist traps and ask a local where they go. You'll thank me later. Oh, and remember to pack layers. UK weather is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Last but not least, respect the queuing culture. Brits love their lines, and a polite thank you goes a long way. So there you have it, your ultimate UK travel hacks. Now go enjoy your trip and don't forget to bring back some epic stories. Catch you later, travel bugs. Planning a trip to the USA? Here are some killer hacks to make it a breeze. First up, download offline maps. You don't want to be that person asking for directions every 5 minutes. Next, TSA pre-check. It's like the VIP pass to skip those long security lines. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Need to stay connected? Grab a local SIM card or an international plan before you land. No one likes surprise roaming charges. And don't forget to pack a universal power adapter. America runs on different plugs, folks. Hungry? Use food delivery apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash to get your grub on without the hassle. Finally, always carry a reusable water bottle. Hydration is key, and you'll save some bucks at the airport. That's it. Follow these tips and you'll travel the USA like a seasoned jet setter. Happy travels, y'all. This is why you need these travel hacks for Uruguay. Let's dive in. First up, download the Move It app. It's like your personal guide to public transport. Next, pack light, but don't forget a good power adapter. Uruguay uses Type-C and F plugs. Keep your cash game on point. Most places accept cards, but small shops love their pesos. Want to blend in? Learn a few Spanish phrases. Hola and gracias can go a long way. And heads up, siestas are real. Shops close in the afternoon, so plan your shopping spree around that. Finally, enjoy the local vibe. Chill at a cafe, try mate tea, and soak in the culture. Trust me, these hacks will make your trip smoother than a tango. Happy travels. I will never see travel the same way after discovering Uzbekistan. Let's dive in. Uzbekistan might just be the best kept secret in travel. First stop, Tashkent. This city is a funky mix of ancient and Soviet-era vibes. Don't miss the Chorsu Bazaar. It's like a treasure hunt for your taste buds. Next, Samarkand. This place is like stepping into a history book, but way cooler. Registan Square will blow your mind. And don't forget the Shah Izinda Necropolis. Instagram gold, people. Then there's Bukhara. It's like a living museum. Check out the Ark Fortress and feel like a royal for a day. Plus the local street food, to die for. Finally, ride the Silk Road to Khiva. It's like walking through a fairy tale, all ancient walls and minarets. So there you have it, Uzbekistan. Not just a place, it's an adventure. Ready to pack your bags? Let's go. What I wish I knew before visiting Vanuatu. Here's your quick guide to paradise. Vanuatu is a hidden gem in the South Pacific, offering a mix of adventure, relaxation, and cultural experiences. First up, don't miss the local markets. Fresh fruits, handmade crafts, and friendly vibes everywhere. The markets are a great place to mingle with locals and get a taste of daily life. Pro tip, brush up on your bargaining skills. Next, the beaches. Crystal clear waters and soft sands will make you feel like you're in a postcard. The beaches are perfect for sunbathing, swimming, and snorkeling. Champagne Beach is the crown jewel. Instagram, eat your heart out. Feeling adventurous? Check out Mount Yasur, one of the world's most accessible active volcanoes. It's an experience you won't forget. You can literally stand at the edge of the crater. The view is both thrilling and awe-inspiring. Just be ready to feel the heat. The volcanic activity is mesmerizing. Vanuatu isn't just about nature, the cultural experiences are top-notch too. The vibrant dances and music will captivate you. Visit a traditional village and learn about the custom dances and local history. The stories and traditions are passed down through generations. It's like stepping back in time. Oh, and the food. You've got to try lap lap, the national dish. It's a tasty, hearty meal wrapped in banana leaves. The flavors are unique and unforgettable. Your taste buds will thank you. So get packing. Vanuatu's calling and adventure awaits. Whether you're seeking relaxation or excitement, this paradise has something for everyone. This is gonna blow your mind. Vatican City in 60 seconds. Alright, first up, dress code. No shorts, no bare shoulders, keep it classy, folks. Next, tickets to the Vatican museums. Book them online to skip those mile-long lines. Oh, and the Sistine Chapel? It's a must-see, but remember, no photos. Got an appetite? Check out the Vatican cafeteria, surprisingly tasty and not too pricey. For the early birds, St. Peter's Basilica opens at 7 a.m., perfect for beating the crowds. And speaking of heights, climb St. Peter's Dome for the best view in town. Just be ready for 551 steps. Pro tip, use the audio guides. They're like having a mini history buff in your pocket. And don't forget, Vatican City has its own post office. Send a postcard to make your friends jealous. Alright, that's your crash course on Vatican City. Travel smart, have fun, and maybe say a little prayer for those aching feet. If travel's your jam, buckle up. Venezuela is the place to be. First stop, Caracas. It's the heart of Venezuela with skyscrapers and street food that'll blow your mind. Pro tip, don't miss the arepas. They're like tacos, but better. Next, hit up Angel Falls. It's the world's tallest waterfall. Seriously, Google it later. You'll need a boat and a sense of adventure. Beach lovers, head to Isla Margarita. White sands, turquoise water, and vibes for days. Perfect for those Insta shots. Worried about safety? Stay in the tourist zones and use your street smarts. And don't forget to exchange your dollars for bolivars. Cash is king here. Lastly, try the local rum. Sip it neat or mix it up, just enjoy. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags and let Venezuela show you a good time. Remember to like, subscribe, and share for more travel tips. Safe travels, folks. Everybody's looking for that perfect Vietnam adventure. Here's how you can nail it like a pro. First up, download the Grab app. It's like Uber but better, and it'll save you from those wild cab rides. Next, when you hit up the street food stalls, look for busy ones. The locals know what's good and it's a safe bet for your tummy. Thinking about souvenirs? Skip the tourist traps and hit the local markets. You'll find unique goodies and can haggle like a boss. And speaking of money, always carry some small denominations. Not everywhere takes cards and you'll need those VNDs for quick buys. Last but not least, download an offline map before you go. Trust me, you don't want to be that lost tourist with no Wi-Fi. There you have it. Follow these hacks and your Vietnam trip will be legendary. Happy travels. What's the most underrated travel destination? Yemen. Let's explore why it's a must-visit. Ancient cities that look straight out of a fairy tale, jaw-dropping landscapes, and food that'll make your taste buds do a happy dance. Yemen's got it all. Start your journey in Sana'a, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with its iconic gingerbread houses and bustling markets. Don't miss Shibam, the Manhattan of the desert with skyscrapers made of mud. Yeah, you heard that right. Explore Socotra Island, home to alien-like dragon blood trees and pristine beaches. And the food? Think fragrant spices, fresh seafood, and deliciously sweet honey. Pro tip, always respect local customs. Modest dress and a friendly attitude go a long way. So pack your bags and get ready to uncover Yemen's hidden treasures. Adventure awaits. Like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips. Yo, Wanderlusters, ever thought of Zambia? Well, you should. First things first, you're gonna need a visa. But don't sweat it, you can grab one online. Now pack light, but pack smart layers are your friend. And don't forget that bug spray mosquitoes are the unofficial welcoming committee. Next, get ready for some jaw-dropping scenery. Victoria Falls, anyone? It's like Mother Nature showing off. Oh, and don't miss a sunset safari in South Luangwa National Park. It's like stepping into a Nat Geo documentary. Hungry? Feast on some nshima. It's like the Zambian version of comfort food. And trust me, try the local beer, Mosi. It's got that perfect chill vibe. Need cash? ATMs are your buddies here, but always carry some kwacha for markets and small shops. And remember, in Zambia, left is right. Yep, they drive on the left side. So grab your passport and sense of adventure. Zambia is waiting and it's epic. If you're a traveler, you need to know these Zimbabwe hacks. Let's get you travel ready. First, embrace public transport. Commuter omnibuses or combis are fast, cheap, and an adventure on their own. Just remember, they pack them in tight. Next up, currency. Zimbabwe uses the Zimbabwe dollar, but US dollars are also widely accepted. Keep some small bills handy for markets and tips. You'll thank me later. Stay connected. Grab a local SIM card at the airport. It's quick, affordable, and saves you from roaming charges. You'll be Instagramming those Victoria Falls selfies in no time. Craving local eats? Hit up a sadza and meat joint. It's like the soul food of Zimbabwe, hearty, delicious, and super affordable. Lastly, respect the wildlife. Zimbabwe is home to spectacular national parks. Always follow the guide's advice and keep a safe distance from the animals. Trust me, no one wants a close encounter with a hippo. So there you have it. Zimbabwe travel hacks to make your trip unforgettable. Safe travels and happy exploring.